Finding those levels, too. Look at that four-punch combination.
It's a masterclass right now from Shakur Stevenson. That's what you're seeing. A masterclass. And Shakur meeting them with straight left hand.
Oh, and there's a knockdown scored with the left hand.
Right now, we're going to give him his just due. Shout out to my brother, Just Due.
Damn, I ain't even add myself to the stream, man. What's good? What's good? Salute to the family. We is back. We building. We gonna talk about it. We missed some things yesterday, but I told y'all we was coming back, man. Told y'all we putting this work in, you know. We damn near we got before this stream started, y'all gotta say it. We got 33 hours in, man. About 33 hours in a grind. No boxing slander. They all sensitive, you know. They got their panties in the bunch. Just chill, man. Let's have some fun with this, man. Y'all, now Team Hanos, y'all know damn well y'all owe Tiger Johnson a fade. Why y'all acting like y'all don't owe that man no fade? Y'all see him? You see him? Y'all know he put out the video with the Craig hand wraps on, man. Why y'all acting like y'all don't owe him no fade? Low key, y'all acting crazy. Y'all searching high and low for opponents. Tiger Johnson sitting over there at 47. Like, man, yo, you not better than me. And you pay back that get back a month, you know? Tiger, like, man, they owe me, man. They owe me mine. You get me? They owe me that fade, bro. Don't act like y'all don't owe that man no fair one. Huh? Tiger says y'all gonna give him his fair one too. Whether you want to or not, you gonna run that fade. But nah, man, he had dropped a video on Fight Hype. You know, he was talking about this situation. Look, Debo name been floating around a lot, as expected, but it is what it is. We still want to know who's gonna end up in the ring. All this Keyshawn talk is fun, but y'all gonna have to pull the trigger on that. It's only so long y'all gonna be able to sell to the boxing media and the public that everybody is scared and or ducking. Everybody not gonna go for that. You get me? You're gonna have to have some substance behind what you saying. You get me? Let me say what's up to the fam real quick. Damon already. Look at him. Being sensitive, man. I don't know what Tiger. I think Tiger do want some smoke. Oh, he got an early notification. Shout out to Cut, my dog, man. COE Films is in the building. Everything by John. Salute from Brooklyn, baby. Knicks in 4. Shout out to you. Everything by John. My girl loved the Knicks, man. As she was screaming her head off the other night. Jordan, my dog. You on the clock. Don't work too hard, my dog. Marcus. And he holds on a serious stroll today. This shit getting out of control. Hey, man, you heard the latest? You heard the latest, man. Shakur and Lamont teaming up. Shakur and Lamont teaming up on Shock Foster. Man, this shit crazy, man. Bro, what you think about Tiger Johnson? I like Tiger Johnson. He a good fighter. Underrated, man. Urban Mac, my dog, man. Shout out to the family, man. I appreciate all y'all, man. They already done ran out the narratives. They running out of the narratives, bro. Day by day. COE, they running out, bro. They don't know what to do. They like, man, we got to keep it coming. That media machine pumping overtime, man. It's working overdrive. They're like, yeah, gotta find a way to show these dudes that he really don't want it like that, man. I told you. If I see one more Shakur Stevenson video talking about what he don't want, shut up. What he don't want is for y'all to keep using his name, knowing he said he ain't going to 47. That's what he don't want. I could tell you that. I don't know what he thinking, but I could tell you he don't want you doing that. I could pretty much guess. He don't need you doing all that. Gee, you feel me? Huh? Ain't no way y'all gonna keep going. And look, I'm just having fun with this. They could be mad if they want. I don't care. I like Devin, man, but I just having fun. They put themselves in these situations with the narratives, but ain't no way, man. Ain't no way this should be the situation right now. You get me? Hey, Debo. Y'all said y'all Debo. You know what I'm saying? Tiger said he want his, man. I gotta pull up the video. I got to pull up the video where Tiger with the video. I gotta remind him. Shout out to Dante's Boxing Talk. My dog, what's good, family? Said Tiger on Haney ass. They don't want to talk about it. Real opponents. Nah, for real. Nah, Tiger, look, they out here making listen, you can't jump somebody and then dismiss them as a fight, bro. You can't do that. You can't do that, G. You know what I'm saying? Uh-huh. For just putting on muscle. You know what I'm saying? That's what they keep saying. Yeah, it's giving some time to put on some muscle. They doing anything to make it sound good. Like, bro, he gonna do if he gonna do it at all, I would think he would do it the right way. You get me? Y'all not tricking him out of his position, bro. Bill coming at all angles of these channels, making sure that narrative is embedded in the heads of the Haney hoes. I'm telling you, he got them like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? They don't want it. They don't really want it. I gotta find where is that video at? My God, Tiger. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember the joint, right? Is that it right there? Hold on, let me make sure. That's you get me, man. Yeah, doing it the right way. G think he gonna just be stupid about it. Like, hey, Irvin Mack, bro. Like we ain't just watched them gradually work their way to 47. They ain't just jump straight up there. Like, that's the thing. They want us to ignore all logic and reasoning to be dumb for their favorite fighter to have a fight so he can stay relevant. We ain't going for that dumbass shit. You know what I'm saying? We ain't going for that dumbass shit. Y'all remember this, man, with Tiger, man. Tiger, like, look, somebody gonna give me my fee. This is what I know. Hey, you hear me? Tiger said, somebody, y'all know who I want. Get me? That's what he said, bro. Tiger said. I ain't say it. Look. Y'all know. Try to act like that man don't want none. Look at them hand wraps. You know who he want. This was dope. Okay, I like this, man. I like this, yo. This is fun. Like, again, we be knowing a lot of these fights ain't gonna happen right away, but it's just good to talk some boxing, man. You know, I know Tiger's a way off. He got 17 fights, but I know he's a way off from getting an opportunity like this. But don't tell me I wouldn't want to see it. I would love to see it. You get what I'm saying? I would love to see him get a shot, but he just got to keep working, right? I think he's a bit of an underrated talent. I'm not even gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? But I see dude already was in my comments being weird. I'm not gonna keep justifying or explaining to y'all dudes that I support Haney. Again, if you can find me somewhere where I'm saying he can't fight, where I'm pushing the chinny narrative, the pillow-fisted narrative, where I'm just trashing everything he do, show me where I'm doing that, and then I'll let you call me a hater. But y'all got to stop being sensitive. And I'm telling you, I really believe this to the Haney hoes. This is why y'all don't have more fans, because the people that support y'all, you expect them to fall in line with everything Bill say, even though we know this shit don't be true. And when we don't, we be haters. You feel like we supposed to pick him to win every single fight, even if we feel like he can't win. You damn right I thought Brian Norman was going to knock him into the middle of next week. And it ain't had nothing to do with no hate. You know what, Brian Norman was more than capable, and I'm sick of people acting like that fight wasn't competitive. Go look at the punch stats. Don't tell me copy box don't work all of a sudden now, because it don't. The copy box numbers don't suggest a blowout or a whitewash. Yeah, he was winning the rounds. He won fair and square, but he did not do what people said. Go watch the fight again, especially in the second half. It was slight adjustments made, and he forced Devin Haney to have to fight. That's why it fizzled down, because he made enough adjustments where he didn't just let him do exactly what he wanted to do. The way he beat Regis, that was Devin Haney firing on all cylinders, looking, spectacular. He didn't do that shit with Brian Norman. And I'm not taking away from the performance, but I'm just tired of people making it seem like you can't have honest criticism on the man. I respected him for winning. He proved me wrong, but I'm not going to sit there and overpraise a win. You get what I'm saying? I'm not going to do it. He did what he was supposed to do, man. But, man, that shit, you lucky, man. Like, that man would have had more experience. We probably talking about having a whole different conversation, and you know that. And I'm just being real. That dude is a dog. I give Devin Haney all the credit. I'm sick of y'all little hoe-ass fans. Like, y'all don't get it. I give him more credit than you. I watch him more than y'all. I understand the fighter more than y'all. You get what I'm saying? I feel like I seen more of his fights than y'all. Fighting on pay-per-view, we right here calling and spending our money. Like, where's the hate? I want y'all to understand something with me. If I didn't want to like somebody, I don't have to. Like, it's no consequence to me not liking Haney, but because I'm just doing, I support all the boxing. I don't see no reason not to support the man. I always say how hard he work and X, Y, and Z. You know, he be in phenomenal shape, very disciplined, not easy to beat. You see, you don't make it to 33-0 with 3 divisions being, you know, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's world-class shit. But at the same time, the fighter that I'm seeing in the last 24 rounds of action is not the same guy I seen before that. I seen a different version of the guy. And now if this is the new version of what he is, I think he's more susceptible to you know, having closer fights with some of these guys that you may deem inexperienced over him. We're going to see, man. I say this all the time. I see these plays, bro, but the way with the energy going, the fact that they presented this fight with Keyshawn Davis is like a package deal made me think it was bullshit from the rip. But we're going to see. We're going to entertain it. We're going to sit back and just let it happen. Shout out to Marcus, my dog, man. Appreciate the love already in the super chat. So just when I asked these Haney fans why Haney couldn't go straight from 140 to 47, he said, and why he didn't have to make a pit stop at 144. But Shakur asked her, that's what I'm saying. Like, you get me? He did it, bro. Like, he made, shout out to Pac-Man ETL. Tell you what's good with it, Brody. How you feeling? Like, you get me? Like, shout out to 12 threes, man. He said, I like that fight. I do too. I do, bro. I think Ryan was good. You want that Ring Magazine belt? You're gonna have to run it back. Talk to him, Tay. They think that shit over. I can't wait to see more of B. Norman and what Ronnie Shields is able to do with him. I have no doubt in my mind that he's gonna continue to get better. And I swear, I hope he come for all these people that's hating. These dudes don't be real fans. Brian Norman Jr. losing should give you more respect because he went up against a guy with so much more experience than him on a world stage, on a world level. He went in there and held it down. He showed up. He didn't get the nod, but he showed up. But y'all went right to bashing him. Y'all not real fans, man. That's a real, genuine dude, too. Shout out to Cal Cooler. Blessings, family. How you feeling? Cat's patty cake for Debbie. Devo Dead is what they call him. You feel me, Irvin, man? Come on, man. But yeah, they be tripping, man. Like, this dude is going to be in these fights. His name going to be amongst these conversations. Yo, he got scrap in him, man. Ain't nothing easy about Devin. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he Debo for real because y'all got selective energy. Like, y'all got the 147. Y'all had one fight talking about how y'all was going to take over 47. And then I watched fight after fight fall by the wayside. And then now, here go the narratives. Y'all got to draw. Y'all got to pull 2 guys up from a smaller weight class and to make y'all names be popping. And that, to me, is not Debo energy. Debo will be running through 47, making them unifications, not letting Conor Ben steal the biggest rematch of your career. Shit like that. Y'all see the bait and switch. I'm not falling for the fucking banana in the tailpipe. I said this before, and I'm standing on it. If I'm wrong, y'all know I'm the first person to come here and say I'm wrong. I don't see no Shakur Stevenson going to no 147 in 2026. So all of that talk that they doing is just to keep the name buzzing, keep the news cycle rolling. I'm not saying they not intending on ever fighting them, but again, you can't fight somebody when you're not negotiating with them. You can't fight somebody that told you where they not going. I can't say this enough. It's about business and it's boxing. Both of these dudes are established champions in the game. You know what I mean? Very accomplished. When that business happen, it's going to make sense for both of them. It's not going to be one side or the other making all the demands. Trust and believe me that. It's not going to work that way. And that's what they don't get. They feel like whatever they fight or say goes. And so if he say, yeah, you got to do this, then you got to notice Everybody always is making the concessions and coming to him, adhering to what he want, making him comfortable. Nah, do that shit on your own time, man. Figure it out at 47, bro. I'm telling you, because the worst thing that could happen is you fight a Keyshawn Davis and lose to him. Because y'all out here keep talking about experience. You know what I'm saying? Russell Casey, what it do, homie? How you been? Honey Ben gained more respect for me in his last fight. Conor Ben was out there chucking him, wasn't he? He was hanging in the reef. My dog, he said, Debbie is wild. Yeah, Cal, something else. Cal diabolical. But yeah, man, who don't like the promo, man? This was fun. And then people kind of overlooked this too. This was cool. Tiger says, hey, look, he still got the battle scars on his eye. You know what I'm saying? Bro shot the promo with the battle scars on his eye. How you don't want that? Stop acting like there ain't no opponents. You know what I'm saying? Tiger, like, I'm here, G. Look, y'all know who I want. You heard him in my Leonard Ellaby voice. You heard him. Man, Tiger said, look, I want in on that, G. Don't do me like that, shawty. You feel me? But nah, man, I got another video I'm going to show y'all where he was talking. And it's just a conversation, man. I don't think everybody could beat Haney. I'm not sitting here rooting against him, but what y'all think, I keep telling y'all, man, some of these fighters, man, they match up well with him and they'll be good fights. But, you know, his discipline, the experience that he do have on the world stage will be something that he got in his back pocket against a lot of these guys. But I mean, look, at the end of the day, it's boxing. Make the fights that's available and the ones that make sense. Shit, I think Tiger Johnson right now with 17 wins and 8 knockouts is more entertaining fight than Jose Ramirez and Devin Haney. Like y'all get so defensive thinking as soon as you see a thumbnail or you see a title, it's like, oh shit, you think he could beat Haney? You think everybody? Shut up. Telling you, don't play Tiger really could fight. I don't know what, and you know what? You know why I know why y'all have a hard time accepting that these guys are good fights because y'all don't watch no film. After the fight is over, y'all don't never go back and watch fights. A lot of y'all don't rewatch. Y'all don't turn the fights on and watch fights for a day and just chill and watch tape and pick up on shit. You don't do it. That's why y'all think. Y'all repeat the same things over and over, man. Every fight is not going to be a walk in the park. It's not going to be easy, man. Some of these dudes, bro, you really going to have to fight. You're going to have to fight, G. You know what I'm saying? Tiger is a good boxer. Yeah, you could, the biggest disadvantage he would be at wouldn't be something skill-wise. It would be experience. That's where I would look at that. You get what I'm saying? He's not no silver medalist, right? Like a Keyshawn Davis, right? So, yeah, you know, maybe that experience might kick in and might play a factor, but I'm telling you now, I could guarantee you this would be a good fight. That's all I'm saying. And y'all crying about who winning. Who cares about the winner? Look, this is a good fight. I'm not going to just crown everybody a win over Devin Haney. Like, nah, bro. He ain't no easy guy to beat. He got 33 wins, bro. He got 33 wins, if I'm not mistaken, right? You don't, that's not easy to do. You see how many people lose before they even get to that point? He's been winning. And when he did lose, he got robbed. Am I right? He got cheated. I mean, it was PEDs or, you know, the Ostarine fiend was in the ring. So it is what it is. But all I can say is don't stop taking fights off the table for yourself. You get what I'm saying? Like, why? Why wouldn't he want to fight? Y'all jumped him. I don't care what you say. If you jump me and I box for a living, y'all jump me. You think, why wouldn't I want to fight you? Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I want to, like, low key, it's a backstory there. Y'all need to fight. But you know what? Guess who fought somebody when the fans was crying about a little scuffle? That shit wasn't nothing. You seen Albright had a little bump on his head, and then you ain't seen no punches thrown, nothing. Man, you seen Tiger getting jumped. And y'all thought that, and it's like, and look, it was cool. Y'all, nah, Keyshawn got to give him a fair one. Nah, man, he's a sore loser, man. Nah, you got to give him a fair one, man. Nah, you got to fight him again. Then he fight him again and beat him up. And then y'all cry how he going backwards. That's what y'all said. Y'all said he should run it back for doing that to him. He beat your brother. This is his backstory. You got to run it back. And he run it back and beat him up, and y'all move the goalpost somewhere else and cry. Man, he did it. So look, if it was cool for them to run and fade, man, it's cool for them to run and fade. I ain't trying to hear none of that shit. You need opponents and you need fights, and you running out of options, dude. You know you running out of options when your whole fan base is claiming and arguing with everybody. Yo, he's a full-blown welterweight. He put on all his muscle. If that's the case, then why aren't you focusing on welterweights that put on all his muscle too? Mr. Debo. That's why I said, man, dudes ain't Debo. They acting like Red and his daddy straight from Friday. I don't know why you brought me down here messing with these people. You know what I'm saying? Tiger put the Craig raps on like, bro, somebody gonna give me mine. What you talking about? It's a fun fight. I guarantee you. I'm not saying he'll win. Guarantee you, y'all like this fight if they fought each other, though. Y'all keep thinking people are worlds apart in terms of talent and skill. They not. They not, bro. I'm telling you, bro. When you could fight, you could fight. And this kid could fight. He fast. He got real good reflexes. He got good power. He got a good punch selection when he clicking. When Tiger letting his hands go, he's one of the more talented fighters in boxing. I don't give a damn what nobody say. I know what I be watching. That kid can fight. See how he beat this shit out of Nicholas Flies? Like he really beat Nicholas Flies' ass. Like I don't think like he beat Nicholas Flies up so bad. I started a rumor. I said, yo, he had to talk about his mom. He said something about his mom, his dead folks, something. Tiger must have argued with his girl before the fight. Went out there and took it out on that man. I'm telling you, I was like, damn. I seen the way Tiger was beating up Nicholas Flies. I'm like, damn, bro. Bro said something about his mom, bro. He said something about the dead folks, something. I was like, bro, ain't no way he just went out there and beat him up like that for no reason. He whooped that man ass. I was like, shit. This dude, he got really good reflexes, good right hand. He got a good jab, go to the body well. He got good feet, right? You get what I'm saying? His fundamentals are there. No, I'm not saying he beat Devin, but again, y'all need opponents. Anytime you got to search for 35 and 40 pounders for smoke, you need opponents, man. And y'all jumped him. So give that man his fade, whether you feel like you could beat him or not. So I don't want to hear shit about no cops pressing charges. Y'all bogus as hell jumping that man like that. That shit should have never happened. The least you could do is run that man a fade. Hell, y'all talking about nah, Tiger don't want no smoke. Shit, jump me and say if I don't want to beat your ass. I don't know what you talking about. I don't want no smoke. Or beat your ass, bro. You know what I'm saying? 12 zipping them, man. Shout out to Dante. Rico, you said Tiger, one of your favorite Midwest. Yeah, man, he a dog. It's a great fight, Tay. I don't know what they talking about. Said they'd rather be talking about fighting Tank. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, bro. That's why I always root for Tank. I hope he get back sooner than later. I want to see how many people going to still be speaking his name when he get back. I'm telling you, because I don't think that March 1st can't be the last time we seen Tank. When he come back, I hope he smokes some of these people. I really wholeheartedly, I hope he do. I'm so serious. I hope he do. I get Devin and Bill and the Billettes. That's a good one. Their credit for years of calling and or throwing out duck narratives on so many fighters that people really don't want to fight. got Dev name popping. I'm telling you. OP, my dog. What's good, family? You love to see it. You get me? It's a great fight. Everybody in the building to like this fight. Shout out to official everything. My dog, he said, at this point, I don't care who that fight. He just better get in that ring. Because being out 8 months and fighting Key going to be bad if they even do it. That's all I'm saying, OP. That's all I'm saying, my guy. You feel me? That's no hate. So we haters for thinking that that's a good fight, opulent. Like for Tiger ain't no slouch. I'm telling y'all, that's the notice, bro. Notice something. They telling on themselves. It's not about that Devin ain't talented. To try to make that argument, only a fool would do that, right? But you notice when they start talking about the matchup with Keyshawn and Devin, if that even is to come to fruition, and that's a big if. But the first thing they start saying is, experience this, experience that. He got twice as many fights, got more than twice as fights, he got double the fights. I get it. But y'all don't go right to the skills. Tell me all the skills that he got that's way better than his. Go ahead and lie. Go ahead and tell me their skill sets are like worlds apart from each other. Tell me he just so much better. Like, and you know that's not true. Why would his name end up on the list if he wasn't a worthy guy? Y'all know Keyshawn the goods, bro. Automatic, you beat him. Say hypothetically you fought him. That'll automatically catapult to being one of your absolute best wins in all your 30+ fights. Straight like that. And we all know this. That's all I'm saying, man. Give people credit where it's due. And give Tiger that fade, damn it. Because he said he won his. Said he don't care. He said he gonna get his back. But let me pull this up though, man, so we can get to it, man. Having some fun on a Saturday. Like I said, hit that like button, support the grind. we put in almost, we gonna be going up close to 40 hours by the time this damn live stream get done, y'all. They don't what they working, but they ain't working like us. You know what I'm saying? We putting in real work weeks. You hear me? You know what I mean? For the love of this boxing, man. Tank is wheelchair is that bullshit. Yeah, I think that's some old shit that they floating around. I think Tank is good and well. One thing I kind of seem like you could observe with Tank. It look like bro keeping that weight down. You know what I mean? I don't know how much training he is or ain't doing, but I know it damn sure look like he keeping the weight in check. And that's always a good sign for fighters, yeah, but I don't think nothing wrong with Tank at all. I just, you know, I always root for people inside and outside the ring. I hope, like I said, I hope he can return sooner than later. You know what I'm saying? I seen a video earlier where somebody was saying boxing need Tank more now than ever. You know what I'm saying? They feel like they need the youngin' back. They need Tank. You hear me? Hold on, what the hell? My bad, y'all. But I want to see it every day because one thing I noticed, like when people don't see you long enough, it's like they lose their patience and they just start making shit up after a while. You'd be like, damn, bro, you just gonna make up some news, huh? You just gonna make some shit up. Hold on, let me get to this, y'all. But yeah, man, I hope he get his ass back sooner than later, man, so he could step on a couple cats. I like this would be the perfect time. I'd love to see him come back and beat up a damn Schofield or something. I ain't even lying, bro, and clip his young ass because they won't get off his name. They won't stop using that man name every fucking interview. It's like it's annoying. It's like, all right, bro, we get it, bro. But he out of commission right now. What the hell could we do about it? Sit every interview and Tank, and he can't be a champion. Tank, he got vacate the belt. Tank. Shut up. You in a rush to get your son knocked out. Then Oscar tell you the first time to stop messing with them folks. Stop messing with them damn world champions. Didn't he tell you when you was about to fight Shakur, you wilding? So many words Oscar told you in his own nice way. Yo, you wilding. Now, it's not the fight for you to be taking right now. Now you about to go mess with Tank. Man, you know he probably angry too. Tank snapping on people, bro. Yeah, yes. Wouldn't that be the perfect fight to fight coming back? Fight kid Schofield, man. Kick his ass. Big shout out to my dog. I appreciate the love, family. So it was crazy to me. Bill always talking about Shakur and Keyshawn told him on FaceTime that he'll beat his son ass. Yeah, he told him straight to his face. And he told him to stop asking about another dude. I'm trying to beat your son ass. You asking me about Core, man. Worry about what's in front of you. Said you ain't even gonna get to him, G. Chill. I don't even listen to his interview anymore. I do it for content purposes, bro. I have fun with all this shit. Sometimes it annoys me, but I be having fun. Ain't having a ball dance with the wife. You get me? He look happy, bro. Look happy. You know what I'm saying? He look happy. His eyes look happy, little kid. I ain't gonna hold you. Tank look like he at peace. Probably ain't got to worry about the dumb shit that come with boxing. I'm telling you, that stuff probably be taxing on the brain for real. Get me? You start getting tired of that shit.
Ken Collins. I'm joined here today with Tiger Johnson, the undefeated at 17-0. Tiger Johnson. And you're going to be fighting on July 4th in your hometown of Cleveland for the inaugural The Fight, which is a joint venture between TNT and DAZN. Man, tell me how that feels to be fighting in your hometown.
Man, it feels good, man. Honestly, man. Man, it's really like a dream come true. Everybody in Cleveland, they've been begging me to ask. They be asking when I'm gonna fight. So it's finally happening, man. It feels unreal for real.
Cleveland sports has a rich history. Obviously you got the Browns and what they did with Jim Brown himself. If we go more recent history, the arguable GOAT, MJ still my GOAT, but you got LeBron James with the Cavaliers, and then now we got you and a young champion in Abdullah Mason. Both from Cleveland fighting there.
Yeah, they need Cal's stupid. They need to find out who Roofie Kid. Talking about fighting Tank. Y'all need to find out who Roofie the Kid. You know what I'm saying? By that man had Molly in his system. Pop the Molly. Yeah, what Bill say, look, listen. He about to capital out for sure. He about to walk you he about to dance you around the block. He gonna take you on a bus ride, drop you off at the museum, walk you down to the zoo. Like that's how you do. Next thing you know, you don't know where the hell you at or how you even got there, but he got you there. I'm telling you.
You know, the city's
How you
gotta be turned up.
Oh yeah, for sure. The city gonna be, man. The city gonna be on fire, man. Like we gonna shut the city down, man. I'm excited.
Yeah, me too. I'm excited to watch it too. You're going to be fighting Christopher Guerrero, who happens to also be undefeated. And on paper, this looks like a good matchup. Just tell me some of the things you've been working on in camp to prepare, because you know y'all both going in, and somebody's got to come out with they zero gone.
Right.
Oh
I mean, we just
yeah.
been tweaking stuff.
And he fighting an undefeated guy coming up July 4th, y'all. So he's on the card with Shushu and Abdullah Mason. I think they're gonna put on, man. It's a hell of a card. This dude has been a battle tested low key, yo. He been matched tougher than what people give credit for because they don't really pay attention to fights. But keep your eye on Tiger, man. I think he got a bright future for real, for real. I do. I think he got a bright future, man. He just got to keep putting the wins together. You know what I'm saying? He keeps showing out like he did against Nicholas Flaws. There's no telling. It'll only be up for him. You know what I'm saying? Say, peep that Cal Debbie filling the bill as Cal stupid. Or man, what it do, man? What's good? Tiger with Bo Mac now too. Oh yeah. Shout out to Tiger, man.
Just working on the little things.
You got a good fight coming up July 4th. Next
Yeah,
month.
just working on the little things, just tweaking, just making little tweaks here and
A little
there.
less than a month away.
Just making sure I'm staying sharp. You know, I mean, good, being in good condition. So we gonna be real sharp.
Okay. Tell me, what is it about your style that gives fighters problems?
Speed.
I have a unique style, in my opinion. I feel like
Reflexes, timing.
I catch fighters off guard on my abilities. You know what I mean?
Fast. That
A
man
lot of
got
fighters
some
don't
game.
expect me to be strong. They don't expect me to be fast. They don't really expect me to have really good reflexes. So I catch a lot of
Yeah, me too,
fighters off
Tay.
guard.
He one
By
of the
me just
ones,
being like
man.
just being athletic.
Shout out to Fight Hype.
All around.
Yeah, I mean, you do got the strength. I believe you got 9 knockouts, which is just shy of 50% knock.
I think he's 17-0, 8 knockouts. But one thing I noticed when he seemed like he went up to 47, seemed like he got healthier, right? Seemed like 40 was restricting him of his power, his strength, sapping him a little bit of what he is naturally. I think 47 was the better suited weight for him than 40.
Knockout rate. Your opponent, ironically enough, is like your guys' numbers are damn near identical. He's right around the same, I think, with 8 knockouts on 16 fights, so right at 50%. So it's a 50-50 chance we might see a knockout. Is that something that you push for or you look for, or is that just kind of happens in the course of how you fight?
I feel like that's just something that just happens in the fight, but I'm looking to just show like I'm just levels above my opponent. You know what I mean? He's a good fighter. He's undefeated for a reason. But I'm there to show, show my skills and just look amazing. You know what I mean? If the knockout come, it come.
Yeah, no, I feel you on that one. And like we said, it's a 50-50 chance somebody gonna get knocked out in your fight.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, it ain't gonna be me, but
he said it ain't gonna be me. There you go.
Tiger said it ain't gonna be me. It's all good.
I want to talk about the card a little bit. You're on the card. Abdullah's on the card, and Shushu's on the card, right?
Shushu. It's a great
you guys
lineup.
are 3 elite fighters. Talk to me about how this came about, like when Top Ranked approached you guys and was putting this together for this Cleveland fight.
Oh man, it was crazy, man. Like when we first found out it was coming to Cleveland, like I was I was like, damn, like it's finally here, you know what I mean? So and then to hear that, Shoots on the card, I was just like, man, it's gonna be a great card, you know what I mean? I think I think it's gonna in my opinion, I think it's gonna be a sold out event. I think the three of us, man, we gonna turn the stadium up, man. Like we gonna turn the city up. It's gonna be crazy, man. Like we gonna put on three great performances. We gonna give the city what they came to see. And man, as far as me and Abdullah, man, we gonna represent for sure. You know.
Yeah. Now, how long have you been knowing Abdullah? And then just talk to me about the kind of fighter that he is, because he's to be a champion at 22. That's a young champion right there, with a whole lot of potential. So just talk to me from a fighter's eyes, like what makes him so good.
That was Lubin, Marcus. That was Erickson Lubin.
Abdullah, he, what I'm saying, like he he's been nice since he was a kid. Like, you know what I mean? Like he's been good since he was going to tournaments as a kid and stuff. He always had that dog in him. He loved to fight. You know,
Shoot was
he
nice
always
too.
been like real skilled at a young age. You know what I mean? And I wasn't surprised, man, when he came home with that belt. Like I knew that he was gonna, grab that belt, man. And I'm actually proud of him. You know what I mean? By him being so
Yeah.
young, man, just doing what he doing. You feel me? Like he got so much to accomplish.
Yeah. And then at a young age, he can accomplish a whole lot in a short amount of
Right,
time, which is
right.
crazy. So he's got a belt, Shoe's got a belt. We got to talk about when we're gonna get a belt on you. After this fight, are you looking for, or is that the fight you looking for next? Is like somebody with a title?
Hell yeah, man! I'm trying to grab them straps, man. So after this, man, I'm trying to fight
Yeah, it
any of the
was
world
Lubin.
champions. I don't give a damn who it is.
Well, I was just gonna ask who's on your hit list, because we know you've had some run-ins with like Devin Haney. I know Brian Norman Jr. is out there. Who's somebody you wanna fight?
I mean, I'm trying to fight anybody in the top five. Like, you know what I mean? Like anybody in the top five, man. Like, I'm trying to see whoever in the top five. I mean, whether if it's the world champions or just anybody that's in the top five. You know what I mean? I don't really got nobody in specific. Of course, I want to get that Haney fight, but outside of that, man, whoever in the top five.
How reasonable is it to get that fight?
And I look, it's not up to him. He got to keep working, putting himself in position. It's unfortunate at the time of what happened that he wasn't already in position, because it would have been a perfect time for them to strike while the iron hot. Perfect backstory, settling it. You know what I mean? Settling the old score, settling in the ring. There's all types of shit they could do with that. And look, he still could be an opponent. I'm just tired of all this whining and crying, man. It's a lot of talent in boxing. It's a lot of these guys need opponents. These guys need dance partners. Tiger, it wouldn't be no bad win for nobody, but he just gotta keep working. I know that shit is a little ways off, but we'll see. Just never know. Mention the shark. That's my man. They call Scooter. Shout out to Big Dre, man. Yeah, because he was talking about the card. He was talking about who on the card. Shoe, him and Abdullah. Is Scooter on that card too? If he is, I ain't know. My bad. If he is.
You said how what?
I said how reasonable, how likely do you think it is to possibly get that fight with Devin Haney?
I mean, to be honest, I mean, shit. I mean, if I continue doing what I'm doing, and I get in that top five, or get in that number one spot or whatever, I don't think it's gonna be hard to make that fight happen.
What problems would you cause for him?
He's just not better than me. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just an all around better fighter than him. You know what I mean? So, um, he's just not better than me. You know what I mean? And when that time comes, man, I'm gonna show.
I like that simple plan. He just ain't better. I love it. Now you've had an opportunity to spar with like a Shakur and somebody who's got a fight next month, or is it at the end of this month, in Boots. Talk to me about what it was like sparring with Boots, and break down how that fight with him and Xander you think is gonna go.
Oh, yes, it was good work, sparring with Boots. you know, I think we did like six or 8 rounds. You know what I'm saying? It was just, 8 rounds,
Boots be
6 or 8 rounds of
taking
just great work. You know
everybody.
what I mean? Like, yeah, man, it was just great work. I was getting ready for my fight in New York. I was getting ready for my fight for New York. It was on the TO undercard, and we
Mhm.
stopped at Philly for like 2 weeks, and I ended up getting a chance to spar Boots, and you know what I mean. Like that was like some of the best work I got. So, um, yeah, like it was real good work.
Boots be out there going H in sparring. Shout out to my dog Kurt. What's good with it, bro? Boots be
You know,
going ham, man.
everybody was like clapping their hands. Everybody was happy and stuff. So yeah,
That
What do you
Boots
take
work.
away from sparring with people like Shakur and Boots? Like, how does that add to what you do as a fighter?
Lance was good, homie.
uh,
Yeah, Scooter's on the
I
card
feel like
too.
whenever you sparring guys that's just as good as you, or has more experience, you know, you pretty much gain a lot because iron sharpens iron. You know what I mean, and you pretty
Mm-hmm.
much uh it keep you on your toes. You know what I mean? It helps you a lot. Like as far as um
Fate was good.
like where you at like where you at as a fighter. Uh, the experience. You know what I mean? Like you gain the experience from it. It's like sharpening. It's like it's sharpening you. You know what I mean? So, um, um yeah, man. Like I feel like sparring guys that's like just as good as you. That's like you don't get no better than that. That's
Yeah,
how you get better as a fighter. You know what I mean?
is not shy away. Go in the ring with the people that's better than you or has that more experience, so you can gain something from it.
Yeah. Like what I'm saying, sparring guys that got more experience, man. Like you learn. It's so much stuff you can learn from that.
Yeah,
So um
It's crazy. Like you hear all these stories, it's like it make you think sometimes, like who the hell is it that Core didn't spar? Like this
yeah,
dude
like
spar everybody.
you feel me?
I swear he do.
It's a lot you can learn.
yep.
Bro, he sparring
So
everybody.
who would you say you got in that fight between Boots and Xander?
I mean, it's really hard to say, man. It's a real good fight. I spent 3 weeks with Xander, man, and Xander, man, he is a special fighter as well. You know what I mean? Both of them are special fighters, man. And
Man,
me being with
crazy
Xander's
work, man.
for
Crazy
that
work.
time, man, like he could fight, man. I think a lot of people just counting him out, maybe because
They're saying it's the experience,
he's
right? Like
young.
he's younger.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
gonna say
Kind
like
of the
maybe because
same
he's
thing
just
they say
younger.
about
You know what
Abdullah,
I
but
mean?
it's just like we see what happens sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, people probably just just so quick to count him out because he's just younger, but man, he could fight too. You know what I mean? Like he's very skilled. You know what I mean? He's strong. He's fast. He got good reflexes, and you know what I mean. Like he's good. He's a great fighter. So it's hard to say, man. Like I feel like the coaching, and the preparation is going to play a big part in that fight.
Okay.
Man, I like the fact that he ain't just boots like everybody else. I like that he just broke it down the way he did. Look, Xander is a good fighter. Um, Very polished, really good legs, good gas tank. Get what I'm saying? Fundamentals and stuff is intact. Xander is a smart young fighter, and he been in the mix since a youngin. You know what I mean? I do think that's gonna be a really good fight, but I still got Boots. But I'm not dismissing Xander. I just don't got him beating Boots. And real quick, shout out to Fate. Look, Delos Santos and Ryo could be a good fight. Ryo's taking some losses. Got knocked out the first time around, but he did get the knockdown first, right? I think if he's a bit more on point, you know what I mean, taking his time and not rush things, man, we might could get a different outcome. Some people say Delos Santos gonna win for sure, but I don't know. He's had one fight since Shakur fighting at a catch weight. Yeah, my bad. He's had one fight since Shakur, and it was him fighting at like a catch weight of 138 or something like that. So gotta see, man. We just don't know what De La Santos is gonna look like, but if he can pick up where he left off, it should be another good fight. But like I said, Ryo, I just want to see if he's learned from the first time around when he fought that dude, right? He made a critical mistake going for the kill too early and got clipped and got stopped. So, let's see if he learned from him. But I expect another good fight. I don't expect it to end as early either.
Another name that's popped up that now I guess is in your division is Keyshawn Davis. Is that somebody that, not on a hit list, but like if the opportunity came up that you would fight?
I mean, shit. I mean, if it came down to it, we gonna get paid together. Shit. I mean, if it came down to it, we gonna get a bag together. Fuck it.
I heard that. He said we
But
can get the bag
man,
together.
I don't really know. Yeah, shit. We gonna get a bag together. You can just park that way. But yeah, you feel me? Shit. I mean, if if it came down to it, they saying that that we got to fight or whatever. Like, I don't think that's gonna be hard to make, especially if the money is right.
Okay,
So,
all right.
if we both happy with the money, I don't shit. We gonna get paid. Shit, fuck it.
Let's do it. I heard that. All right, so I got to talk to Scooter Davis earlier today, and
There you go, Big Dre. There you go, Big Dre. Scooter
asked him
Davis.
what his celebratory meal might be, right? At first he said, I think it was like seafood, Alfredo or something like that. But he was like, but where do you go out to eat in Cleveland? Right? So since I got you here and you from the city, give us some spots that if we out in the city, we could go out to eat, or we might find you eating because the grub is good there.
Definitely somewhere like Yonder's brunch, Grill 55,
Fighters like to eat, boy.
shit, Baby D's, what else?
Baby
Shit,
D's. Okay. G.
Yeah, what else? What else? Mama's Deli.
Now, are these more like soul food spots? Like, what kind of places are these?
Well, Yonder's that's a brunch spot. That's
Okay.
like it's a brunch spot, but they food go crazy.
Look,
And then
we all love a
Grill
good brunch.
55. Yeah, but Grill 55, that's like a soul food joint. They got real good food. I always get lamb chops, the lamb chop meal. And then at Baby D's, that's a wing joint. They got real good wings and fries. And then Mama's Deli, that's like a soul food spot too. Like they got
Yeah,
all
they
types
talking about
of,
food, bro. No more boxing in this conversation. They talking food. Shout out to Tiger, but you heard what he said. You know what? I like his energy, man, because he's realistic about his answer in terms of fighting Haney. You know what I'm saying? But he feel like Dev ain't better than him. He's supposed to say that. All fighters feel that way. If you in boxing and you don't think you the best, what they say, you shouldn't be doing it, right? So he's saying what he's supposed to say. I've been liking this dude energy, but I'm telling you, that's a good fight for him. The thing is, a lot of these guys are young. Devin is still young. He got a lot of fights. He started at a very early age. So in terms of like experience, it's gonna be hard for certain guys to have they're not gonna have the same amount as experience as him, right? They're gonna have to make something make sense. You better look at Tiger as a potential opponent. I don't see why not, especially if you sticking around at 47. I don't see him going up to 54. I don't care what the hell Bill talking about, Earl Spence, Boots, and Fundora. Like, stop, man. Y'all really, and this is why I know there's a lot of smoke and mirrors going on, and people be thinking I'm making it personal. This is why I keep talking about the different topics, because y'all keep the narratives going. Y'all really want people to believe that you could put Keyshawn and Shakur on the same contract, right? Put them dudes in the same contract. You want to fight them both back to back. Even if you lost the one first, you still want the other one next. They want you to believe that. Then they want you to also believe that they got Boots, Xander Winter in their sights, along with Fundora and Earl Spence. Like, bro, y'all doing too much. Ain't nobody slow like that. Y'all not taking y'all asses up to 54. But the fact that you're putting out statements about who's fighting at who you willing to fight at 54 tells me a lot. Remember, your dad said you could fight at 54 right now, so it's crazy. You're talking about fighting guys at 54 already while being at 47. Not talking about fighting nobody at 47, right? You're talking about fighting 35 and 40 pounders. They all over the place. This shit is crazy. I didn't see it materializing like this. I really thought that they was gonna be able to make one of them unifications or something happen, a fight at 47. I did not envision that the I don't even want to say clout chase, but I didn't envision the narratives was gonna ramp up like this. But I should have known because Team Haney was quiet, meaning mostly Bill, because he's the mouthpiece. He was quiet, and man, when he started talking, he hit the ground running. He went from 40 mil bill to 100 mil bill to I'm so bad I could put two fighters on the same contract bill. Like, it's just a lot, and none of the focus is at 147 pounds. Is everywhere else. It's 54, it's 40 and 35. Like, you thought you was done with those weight classes, but you need these guys up here. I just don't understand that. You outgrew. I thought you outgrew. You know what I'm saying? And people talking about going backwards. Ain't that going backwards? You reaching back for guys that ain't where you at yet, and trying to convince your fan base and audience to push that guys got to come up when you say come up. You get what I'm saying? Is anybody asking you to go up to 54 right now and fight the winner? For the hell, since you clearly don't care about 47, you're not entertaining nothing there. Won't you go up to 54? You get what I'm saying? Because y'all already pushing. Keyshawn is trash. Shakur was trash. Shakur ducked you at 35. Keyshawn about to duck you now. This is all y'all do. So you know who won't duck you? And one mixtape boots. Yeah, get a load of that guy because he on the list too. Go then with and one mixtape boots. Go out there messing with that Philly phenom. Yeah, and one mixtape boots. Go get the mixtape of your life put on you. Your fans so damn delusional talking about, nah, I ain't saying Dev could be him and Boots could be him, but I'm saying Dev, nah, he ain't, fuck no. I'm not even about to, no. I don't think we ever see that fight, but that don't stop the Pops from saying, oh, yeah, we thinking about Boots. No, you not thinking about Boots. Y'all not thinking about going up to 54 playing with them people. You better pack a lunch. You seen that little demo that he made on Lima? Bro, you go in there playing with Boots if you want to. Get what I'm saying? Y'all not going up to no damn 54. Bogus as hell, man. Man, bro. Shit is crazy. Tiger vs. Keyshawn's a mega fight in the future. If it happened for real, that's a great fight. Shout out to Kurt. That's a great fight, man. Tiger could make great fights with these guys because he's talented, man. He a good fighter. You know what I'm saying? And I think he only gonna get better. Anybody with common sense and all that shit is cap. You get what I'm saying? Believes his BS is a girl ass Haney fan. I'm telling you, it's like, bro, I know y'all some bad. I know he a bad man. I know Devin a beast, right? Right? I always give him credit for it, but sometimes y'all make it sound real unrealistic. Y'all act like he a damn Superman by himself, bro. He only could fight one person at a time. And that's what's causing most of the confusion right now. Instead of just, locking in and focusing on the one guy, focus on the one fight. You get what I'm saying? Make the one fight first. Then worry about the rest of that shit. They out here talking about package deals and shit. These goofy ass fans. Package deal. You don't sit y'all goofy asses down talking about that dumb ass shit. Package deal. Shit is weird, bro. Yeah, I'm telling you, that shit gonna end bad, in my opinion. That shit is gonna end bad. But I got a couple of clips, man. I got some clips from Boxing Voice I want to play. I might take it to Cleveland in the fight. Shout out to Big Drop Dre, man. Yeah, go up there and plug front door. Yeah, go up there playing with that big, long, unofficial, damn near shooting guard, small forward. I don't know what you want to call him, but go up there playing with that guy. Somebody really said that. Yeah, I could see Dev going up there fighting Fundora. Yeah, right. Yeah, the hell right, bro. I don't see nothing like that at all. We just about to go through some clips because there's some stuff I wanted to kind of react to, bro. Man, I wanted to go to what Roy Jones said about Rolly and dude fighting. The billets be selling dreams out here. Al Gore's internet. They be tripping, fam. They want you to believe a load of crap. Let's keep going, man. I got some stuff I want to play, man. You feel me? They said Debo ducking that brick. He ducking that brick. Debo ducking that brick. That's what they said. Let me play this. Which one is this, man? The Billettes, man. Cal out here. He nicknamed y'all. He gave y'all a whole nother nickname, G. Oh, no. I didn't mean to do that. My bad. My bad. My bad.
Favorite B-sides, man. Like, I don't think Lamont really got shit for Zepeda. You know, I really believe that he did get lucky with Pitbull Cruz and everything. He was slow as shit that night when he was fighting Pitbull Cruz. To me, he arguably lost that fight. Be honest, the only reason why he actually got a draw with Tank, I mean, round one, like, let's be real, man. Like, if you got over 200 rounds with a nigga that you actually spark growing up and everything, you probably gonna have a close fight with him in the pro. Am I right or wrong?
You're 100% right.
That being said, man, it's just a familiarity, man. So, like, I don't think Lamont's gonna be able to capitalize off his stardom like the Rollies of the world and become a champion again in another weight class, like Ryan Garcia become a champion again in another weight class, like all the other guys that actually capitalize off the Tank stardom. I think this is about to be the time where he loses and get exposed.
I mean, losing get exposed is crazy. He already lost before. Losing don't mean get exposed. Fighting Williams and Payday not gonna be an easy out for nobody. I didn't even mean to get to that one, but being that it came up, I just let it rock. It ain't gonna be an easy out, man. Throwing all them punches, dude could throw upwards of 1,500 punches around. Lamont Roach got his work cut out for him. What is that? August 1st, I believe that fight is. I like it. It's a good fight. Look, Lamont Roach got a couple of raw deals, back-to-back draws. I think the second one was really on him. I think he could have fought a different fight and got a different outcome. But I think he fought the wrong fight, unnecessary fight, should I say, against Pitbull. Allowed that shit to be closer than what it needed to be. Put himself behind an 8-ball, getting knocked down early and all that. But I still thought he fought back strong down the stretch. I thought he had Pitbull boxing. I thought he should have edged it. I hated to see another draw. OT was good, homie. Was good with it, man. Tiger beats Rolly and Crocker right now. To me, I think he could too. I think he a good fighter. Rolly is just a tricky guy. He could be a tricky guy, awkward and shit like that. But be interesting. I wonder who his next fight gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Instead of dudes being scary, like what you talking punches. What the fuck are you talking about, dude? Man, I'm telling you. Y'all, sometimes y'all gotta be mindful because I don't be just do 24/7, man. I be flip the script too, and y'all be saying the wrong shit at the wrong time. Ain't nothing about nothing. I'm talking scary. I'm just realistic. You live in La La Land, fam. You know fucking well, and I could bet your life on it. Fuck money. I bet your life on it. You will never see no fucking Devin Haney fight no Fundora. Y'all some motherfucking idiots, man. No disrespect, but y'all slow. Seriously, y'all the only ones that talk fucking like this is WWE, a fucking cartoon. Like this is real life. Y'all silly asses is going nowhere near a Sebastian Fundora, a Jerron Boots Ennis, and let's just cut the shit. All y'all do is put out a bunch of bullshit, throw shit at the wall, see what stick up there. Yeah, we'll go up to 54. We'll fight Errol Spence. No, you ain't going no fucking where near Errol Spence, bro. Yeah, I could see Devin Haney going up right now and fighting Sebastian Fundora. Well, go do it and stop expecting 40 and 35 pounders to go up there. You want to talk about scary? The man got the 47, fought one fighter, and then bitched about how nobody wanted to pay him an absorbent amount of money up front that they feel like he ain't worth. Couldn't make no fights at welterweight. Mr. Debo's calling down 35 and 40 pounders. Meanwhile, throwing out fillers talking about who he going to fight at 54. Make it make sense. Y'all confused. You talking about everything but what's in front of you. The division is wide open and y'all too stupid to take advantage because the man can't secure the bags he want. You get what I'm saying? The networks and promoters ain't fucking with him because y'all done try to flex on him after needing all these dudes for years. You get what I'm saying? Now you think they're going to throw you a bone? Now you up here talking about scary. I'm talking realistic. You will never see Devin Haney in the fucking ring with Sebastian Fundora, and I could bet your life on it. Fuck money. Life. Like I said, your life on it. Guarantee you will never see that shit. That's something really wrong with y'all. I really be trying to spare y'all, but fuck all that, man. Get that weird shit out of here, man. Talk real boxing. That's all y'all do. Earl Spence, seriously, if y'all that invested in fighting people at 54 and your dad said he could fight up there right now, won't he take his big ass up there and stop expecting a guy that just told you he fighting at 35 and 40 to come up there to make you relevant? And I'm telling you, and I'm betting anybody they ever make a Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson fight, I'm going to make money because I got a lot of dummies. Telling you, y'all got me fucked up. He don't do shit. He don't even hold his mouthpiece in his mouth better than Shakur. He don't do nothing better than him. I'm standing on it. The only thing he do better than Shakur is clinch because he don't got no fucking inside game. Phenomenal fighter, but don't got no inside game. He got a hell of a clinch game. That's the only thing he got, and he do better than Shakur. Get out of here, man. Y'all be getting me pissed off with this weird shit because I talk real boxing. These dudes be sitting up here lying. Y'all not going nowhere near 54 right now, and you know it. And I guarantee you, if you do, you ain't standing in front of And1 mixtape Boots. You can tell by the way he answered the question, he ain't fighting no Boots in this. Get the fuck out of here. You telling me he gonna fight a guy that's 6'5"? He would never get in the ring with somebody with that kind of advantage over him. How much you want to bet? The dude is actively calling out guys that you know smaller than him right now, pretending that he gonna go up to 54. I thought y'all was gonna take over 47. Get what I'm saying? See, my energy be towards the narratives. It's not even Devin as a fighter, but I meant what I said. He don't got no inside game. He got a hell of a clinch game. No inside game. No inside game. Ain't nobody talking scary. Y'all talking fucking cartoon, WWE, jump off the top rope, off the turnbuckle. Like, nah, bro. Sebastian Fundora will punch his ass out the ring somewhere. Boots in his... somebody will call the cops on Boots after what he do to Devin. I'm standing on that. Fuck out of here, man. What y'all just think y'all 54? So you ease your way to 47 gradually, but Shakur got to jump straight from one fight at the 40, go right to 47 because you said so. You don't got no fucking opponents, no real motion, but some $100 million phantom deal that your dad talking about. And it sounds like the only way you could get remotely close to that money is if you can get the biggest fight in boxing for yourself, Shakur Stevenson, the same guy you tried to fucking lowball for 25% of absolutely nothing years ago. Y'all make me sick, man. It's the narratives. Dev is a real one. I shout out to Bill for keeping his name in the news cycle. He know what y'all like. He know how to get y'all excited. He know what get y'all little panties wet. Tell you anything. Yeah, we'll fight Boots in this. Yeah, we'll fight Boots in. Yeah, fucking right. No, you won't fight him. No, you won't. And I'm standing on it. Show me that shit. Hell no, you ain't fighting no Boots. Nah, he wanted to fight him at 47. You notice when it come to making his fights, everybody got to make the concessions. Yeah, it was Boots. Well, Boots had titles at 47. He was done with the weight class. Go your ass up, mister. I could fight at 54 right now. Y'all put y'all foot in y'all mouth. Y'all could do everything but fight the people in your weight class or fight somebody your size. Trying to paint two of the best fighters in the world. I don't care how you feel about them. Shakur and Keyshawn, two of the best fighters in the world. You're going to paint both of them in a package deal as a duck when neither one of them fights happen because y'all don't got no network, no promoters fucking with y'all. If Turkey ain't throwing you a bone, you're going to be on the sideline twiddling your fucking fingers. You know what I mean? Tagging people and calling out smaller fighters. You take your ass up to 154 pounds if you want to and watch Boots Ennis make a massacre out of this man. Guarantee you. Y'all know what y'all doing. You get in there being jittery if you want to and think jabbing and clenching gonna get you out of a Boots fight. Boy, gonna be pissed shit and some more shit down your leg. I'm telling you, y'all be unrealistic. Y'all want to fight everybody but who in front of you. Get out of here, man. I knew the tables was gonna turn. I knew Shakur was playing a long game. I called that shit out years ago. I said the man and his team know his worth. They knew they wasn't gonna take no fake ass bullshit deal. Now you fast forward to today. Now y'all need him, and if y'all don't get him. And y'all can't force him to go up to his 5th weight class. You want him to go up to his 5th weight class, right? And y'all say he ain't nothing like Floyd. He ain't nothing like the Andre Ward. He ain't nothing like none of these greats, right? Floyd, 5-division champ after what, 16 years? And you want Shakur to do it in half the time? I wonder why. Shakur got a fight in his 5th weight class in 9 years and Floyd did it in 16. That's damn near half the time. But he ain't great. Get out of here. Boots had to come back to 47 when he was done. Shakur got to come up to 47 because you ready, right? Keyshawn got to come up to 47 because you ready. I don't see you bringing no smoke to nobody but people that you know you could beat. Every time it's somebody that's going to really give you a challenge, it's all smoke and mirrors. The media machine get to running. The mixtape tour is on officially. This shit is underway. And they running the same fucking play, ladies and gentlemen, that they did at 135, trying to convince the boxing public that everybody is scared of a guy that ain't knocking shit out. Ain't nothing scary about him. Tired of that shit, man. That's why I'm coming for y'all dudes, y'all unrealistic, weird ass. Oh, yeah, we doing this. Y'all ain't doing nothing but talking, throwing out shit and hoping it stick. Out here saying you negotiating, but then you talk to the manager of the fighter that you telling everybody you negotiating with, and it sound like y'all doing what y'all doing. 35 and 40 and you at 47. Then you turn around after the interview and go push up on all these channels talking about we still negotiate. Y'all ain't negotiating shit. And I know it for a fact. I'm not guessing. Y'all lying. Right now, y'all not negotiating shit because he ain't going up to that 47. He just said it in his most recent interview, and y'all still clout chasing, talking about somebody scared. No, y'all scared. Y'all scared. Don't imagine trying to convince the world that the guy that's in the lighter weight class that just went up and dominated is scared of the dude that's supposed to be fucking Debo, but ain't fighting nobody his size. Nobody in the weight class. Unification after unification, falling by the wayside. Fake ass, trick ass fans pushing narratives, tearing down every contemporary that you could possibly get in the ring with. Y'all do the same shit over and over and over. We tired of that shit. Devin Haney is a phenomenal boxer. I'm going to always respect him as that. Bill, a hell of a businessman. But the shit that pisses me off is that y'all think we got to be fucking hypnotized. I'm not drinking y'all Kool-Aid, bro. All y'all do is confuse the public. Y'all got the fucking, y'all sad. Look how y'all do y'all fans. You got your fans thinking you could put two people on the same contract. You really got these dudes running around here like, yeah, man, you going to do the package deal, Shakur? Package deal? He can't beat Shakur. He can't beat him. You know how I know? Because that fucking tape that came out when Bill said it. If he ever got off any, it was considered a good day. It ain't no other fucking way you could explain that. Go ahead and try to lie. If he got off any, it was considered a good day. He talked about the gap between them and all of that. Get y'all out. That's for all of you hoes, man. You a real Haney supporter. This ain't for you. This for y'all la la land. Everything Bill say, Bill puppeteering y'all asses into thinking they could fight in 3 different weight classes, huh? Shut up, man. Y'all don't know where, truth be told, y'all don't know who you fighting next. You don't know where he's signing. Y'all just throwing out a whole bunch of shit. Y'all fans done told me you could send an offer with no money. That's what a Haney hoe told me. You could send an offer with no money, y'all. That who the fuck in boxing is gonna send offers with no money attached to it? You can't make this shit up, bro. They bogus, man. I support the Haneys, not the bullshit that comes from that camp. Everybody's scared. When it was time to fight Brian Norman, and you know I know some real, I'm gonna just leave it there. But y'all out here, y'all started doing the steroid shit with the man. Come on, man. You ain't never heard steroids be attached to his name till y'all. It was time to fight y'all. Don't tell me I'm lying. I rock with the team, but the shit that y'all do to promote yourselves be fucking, it's old. Scrap the playbook. Get you a new playbook. You in a whole nother division still running plays, the same plays you was running at 35. Scrap the fucking playbook, dude. We get it. Devin Haney's a bad man. I'ma say it. He can box his motherfucking ass off, and there ain't gonna be too many people that's gonna run up in there and just whoop his ass. Period. But you don't gotta make it seem like he the scariest thing on the block. He the only one that want to fight people. He fighting all of the best. And then you tell people the name is Best Win, and they're gonna keep talking about fucking Loma, some shit he did at 35. Shut up, man. Everybody out here trying to make their bones, but ain't nobody pushing narratives the way they do. They got a fucking hell of a media machine. Right now, y'all got dudes somewhere pushing that this dude is planning on fighting Boots and Earl Spence. Get the fuck out of here. Planning what? Y'all just say anything. No real moves being made. No, none of that. Y'all just out here just throwing shit out there. Yeah, man. Yeah, we'll fight Earl Spence. Yeah, we'll fight Boots. Show me. That'll be one of the best and one mixtapes y'all ever see in your life. Boy, be fighting for his life out there playing with Boots. And I'm never switching that up. I'm sorry. I don't see no advantages. Y'all think he's just going to box around and move circles around Boots. Y'all got another thing coming. You're going to have to stand there and fight at some point. And what you going to do? You're not more athletic. You're not bigger. You're not getting in there with nobody that takes away all your advantages. We see what happened with the Ryan fight. And low key, I hate to bring it up, but see, y'all making me do this. You making me do this. Y'all fought that dude, and what y'all do after that? What y'all do after that? Now y'all get right into calling people smaller than you. You don't want nobody your size. You know that shit get diffy up there, and you ain't damn sure ain't about to give it to no Boots that's gonna have the advantage. Man gonna punch you out the fucking ring somewhere, bro. Philly Phenom gonna make a mixtape so violent, bro. They gonna lock his ass up. Boots gonna be wanted for a fucking 187. You get in the ring with that man. Nah, I'm standing on that. Tired of y'all talking this weird shit because I don't want to run with the narratives. Y'all in 3 different weight classes. Y'all, I thought y'all was done with 35 and 40, but you need fighters from that division to make you relevant. But you the big man on the block. You missed I fight everybody. Fight them niggas in your division then, bro. I'm tired of you calling out anybody that's instead of the people that's in front of you. Mr. I'm the A side, but I can't send no fucking offers. Mr. I'm the big man on the block. I'm Debo, but everybody got to come to me. Yeah, them dudes at 40, they got to come up here. I don't care if you had one fight at 40, Shakur. Even though I fought Regis, I fought Ryan, then I fought Ramirez, then went to 47. But you fight Tio and jump straight to 47. Even though I ain't do it, you got to do it. Even though Floyd wasn't in his 5th division to what 16 years, and you do it in 9. Yeah, you ain't as good as him, but I want you to do something that none of these dudes is doing. Shut up, man. Get out of here. Everybody got to come to where he need him to come to make him comfortable. And I get it to a degree, it's good business, but you know who you can't trick out their position? You tried it at 35. Now you're going to try it all over again. You wasting your time. I will bet anybody anything you don't see him fighting at 147 pounds this year. How much you want to bet? Stop using his name, talking about, we giving him time to put on some more muscle. You ain't giving him time to do shit. The last thing you need to do is give him time to do anything. You already not skillfully better than him. That's why still to this day, not one of his fans have been able to explain to me how he wins that fight. They can't do it. They just hope, man, you got a better jab. Then we find out that ain't true. Don't even talk about no fucking defense, offense neither. We know who more efficient in that area. So tell me, what areas is he better at stat-wise where he going to go out there and win? You gonna wait for him to get stronger? That'd be your worst nightmare. Boy, gonna pack you the fuck up. I'm standing on it, man. He can't beat Shakur. His dad said it on that tape. Shout out to my brother Dean. What's good with it, Dean? By any means, my dog. What's good with it, bro? Shit, I had to go on the Just Do rant. Don't ever tell me I'm scary for talking real boxing, man. Y'all dudes be weird as hell, man. You want me to push that? I think he gonna do some shit that I know he ain't about to do. Nah, man. Big shout out to my dog Dean. Appreciate the love, homie. Y'all hit that like button. We gonna keep building, man. We got more shit to get to, but I'm cooking y'all every single time y'all do that. You make a weird comment, Just Do rant incoming. Shut up about it. I support this dude more than you. I support him more than you. I actually watch him. I watch him enough to know and real enough to say that, damn, you know what? Since that Ryan fight, he a little bit unsteady on his legs, man. He ain't as comfortable as he once was. He's still good as hell, still phenomenal, still gonna be hard to beat, but he ain't 100% the guy I seen before the Ryan. Maybe I was the one advocating that he probably gonna need a couple fights to get back. Where the fuck y'all be at when I be doing all this advocating for this dude? But soon as I say I think somebody give him a good fight or somebody could beat him, all of a sudden I'm talking scary or I become some type of hater. No, you a fucking weirdo. I support the man, but he can't beat everybody. Y'all talked all this, experience this. You said Ryan was C level. They said he didn't get better since the amateurs. Then they proceeded to get caught by every left hook he threw. And then Osterine was there, but y'all wasn't even real enough to admit that y'all fought the wrong fight. You know who don't fight the wrong fight? You know, the guy that you claim you want to fight so bad, that you want to wait for him to get stronger. You don't want to wait for that fight to get more competitive and then fight him. That's why you barking about him coming up there now. That's why you want him to make the jump right from 40 to 47 because you think you got an advantage. And newsflash, I'm telling you, I still think he beat you anyway. Period. Y'all know that shit. And I'm telling you, I told y'all that's why I'm the clip king. I played that clip for y'all where Wally Moses said, I'm not going to say who said they're going to always stay 2 weight classes away. When did you start hearing about this fight again? Dude with Corbett before he fought T.O. Dude was up there at 47 talking about some, now you want to fight Shakur? Or right after, now you want to fight him? Still 2 weight classes away. One fight at 40 don't make him a 40-pounder. 2 weight classes away. Like his grandfather said, you at 35, you at 47 now. And y'all talking about scary. Dude in his 3rd weight class and he'd be in his 5th in 9 years. If he took this fight in his very next fight, how y'all claim y'all wanted it, his last 3 fights would be William Zepeda, Teofimo Lopez, and Devin Haney. Tell me another motherfucking boxer in the sport that you asked in their last 3 fights to be in 3 different divisions. Don't lie. Don't fluff. I don't want to hear no weak ass shit. Tell me somebody else that they asking to do that. Tell me. And meanwhile, let's add in the fact that you want him to be in his 5th division in 9 years, bro. 3 different divisions in his last 3 fights. Zepeda at 35, Tio at 40, and Devin at 47. Get the fuck out of here, man. Y'all don't run shit. You don't got the leverage. The Rolly negotiations falling out. Let us know everything we need to know. Y'all out on the fucking island and you need Zupa, Dana White, whoever, Turkey to throw you a raft. That's what's going on right now, man. I'm tired of this shit, bro. Love the dude as a fighter. I'm going to watch him tomorrow if he fought. But I'm never going to push the narrative that y'all want me to push just because it makes y'all feel good. I don't care. Can he fight? Yes. Will he fight these dudes? Yes. But they going to be very selective, just like they doing right now. I ain't never seen a fan base so thirsty for a fight all of a sudden. A guy got to do what you said do. But as soon as he suggested meeting in the middle, now he's speaking Chinese. Now he's speaking Chinese as if you jumped straight to 47. People don't get this. You fought Regis, Ryan, and then Ramirez at 44. You prepared yourself for 47. You ain't fooling nobody. Same shit Shakur trying to do. Come your ass back to 44 and make the sacrifice to make the biggest fight in boxing. Talking about Debo. That shit out of here, man. Y'all moving like Red and his scary ass daddy from Friday. Ain't no way, bro. Out here fooling. Y'all can't fool nobody. You not fooling nobody. Them dudes been sparring for years. Why the fuck would he be scared of you now? That's how slow the fans are. And according to that tape, and don't make me roll the beautiful bean footage because you know I got the clip. That shit clear as day. He always got off on him. Come on, man. Now y'all think y'all got the ups. Yeah, we at 47. Hell, let's call him out. Yeah, at the 40. Yeah. He don't come up here. He's scared. Y'all whole ass fan base pushing that Shakur holding up a fight that y'all not even negotiating with. And we know this because we watched the 2 people have a conversation. No negotiations. All y'all do is lie, man. Stop lying on that man's name. Go find your opponent. Go get you some rep. Go up there in 54 playing with them folks if you want to. You better pack a lunch while you up there. Shit ain't sweet. Guarantee you won't just jump up to no 54. All y'all talking shit. All y'all running y'all mouth about who's scared. Hey, man. All right, let's entertain it because y'all already pushed the narrative. Shakur ducking y'all. He don't want no wreck at 47. He too small, right? He too small. So you know what? You know who ain't too small. You know who ain't ducking no wreck. And y'all said y'all gonna fight him. And his name on y'all list. And y'all picking him to win June 27th later this month. Boots in it. So won't you ask your favorite fighter to do what you tell? He went up there. He fought Brian Norman. He won the title. Now ask him to go to his 4th weight class and fight established champion there. Go fight the unified champion. Whoever wins out of Xander and Boots. Go do it. Because Shakur clearly scared of you. He's been scared of you since 35. He's scared of you now. Right? The hell out of here, man. Go find something to do, man. Y'all dudes is down bad, bro. Yeah, that's why I say y'all be bad for boxing. Y'all be tearing the sport the fuck up with all bullshit. Weak ass division. Now y'all talking about, yeah, let me bring this guy up. Yeah, I need this guy to come up. I need that guy. Shout out to Dr. Boxing Talking. Everybody else that's rocking on me, hit that like button, man. We putting in overtime, man. We almost on 40 hours of streaming this week. We putting in real work. Hit the like button, super chat, cash app. We gonna keep rocking. Too early for Shakur to go to 47. It is, bro. I said it, bro. You ain't asking nobody else. You ain't asking nobody else to be in fifth division in 9 years. And see, I'm a numbers person. I don't see it. I don't catch everything, but that was an interesting stat. I was listening to Tim Bradley break that shit down the other day, and I'm like, so yeah, let me give credit to Tim Bradley because he put that thought on my mind about how long it took Floyd to do it. And I'm looking at Core, and I'm like, dang, he make a great point. He been pro since what, 2017? Yeah, that's 9 years. If I'm, you know what I'm saying, my math is right. So you're telling me he got to be in the 5th weight class because y'all said so. Y'all not even willing to meet him. No, hell no. Let them dudes figure it out. Keep being great in the weight classes you great in, bro. Hell with all that bullshit. Heard what Smokey said about Debo. Then he be pulling that shit up on them ninjas up on 108. You get me? Ain't nobody tucking their chains for Debo. Dev, a phenomenal fighter, but too many narratives from that camp. Fans, some of the most delusional people that you could ever talk boxing with by a long shot. It's not even close. They believe everything. Like they believe he could fly. They probably believe like when Devin is not boxing, he probably saving lives, you know, on some Superman vigilante shit, just flying around the town at night, saving lives. They believe that. Super dead. Y'all already was calling him the Black Jesus and shit like that, you weird ass people. Now I mean, shout out to Dev though, but my energy is to them bullshit narratives, man. Y'all can fight and y'all will fight, but y'all know y'all gonna take calculated risks like y'all been doing. That's not a bad thing. That's smart business. Get what I'm saying? Calculated risk. Y'all know what y'all doing. Floyd didn't just move around like that. Took time. Facts. But nah, he got to do it now or he's scared. Nah, y'all scared. Imagine trying to being a bigger guy that could fight at 54, trying to convince the world that a guy that's smaller than you that just got to another weight class is scared. Just imagine that. Imagine it. And if this was real life, basically, you would be saying he pussy, right? He's soft for that. Soft shit, man. Come on, man. Soft shit. Sit your ass up there at 47, and you and Corey get there when he get there. You don't like it, too bad. Shout out to my brother Dean, man. Appreciate the love, man. Y'all hit the like button. We gonna keep rocking. Man, I had to go on that rant real quick because y'all just be talking, bro. Say anything. You're talking scary. All right, take your ass up to 54, tough guy. Go fight, and one mixtape boost. Boy, that shit gonna be a homie. Telling you. Ain't make a fight with Rolly, but y'all at A side. Rolly out here sending y'all offers, man. Rolly was ready. Rolly put up and shut up, man. What y'all do? Went out the back door crying about money. Y'all told Shakur to take 25% of nothing, but y'all wasn't even willing to put up 50%. Go 50-50 with Rolly to make a unification. Make it make sense. Make it make sense, Mr. Bet on yourself. Ain't that what they were saying in court? I ain't got to bet on himself. You should have took the money. You should have took the money. You should have took the money and bet on yourself. Y'all didn't do it. Y'all asses out of here, man. Dudes don't be knowing shit. They just be pushing narratives, bro. Let me see this. What Roy was. Let me see what Roy had to say real quick, man. Hit the like button, everybody. We're gonna keep rolling. Say you know he'll fight the best before your catchweight scary double talking. Man, you really weird, bro. You officially turned into a weird person. You cool, but you still a weird dude. You want dudes to do what you want them to do, like move on your own fighter's time, and he don't have that kind of leverage. You got no network, no promoter. You literally out on an island throwing shit out there, hoping that somebody come and save the day for you. You hoping that a Keyshawn and Shakur situation create enough of a diversion for you to go find somebody weaker to fight. Because let me just bust your bubble. I guarantee you he don't fight no Keyshawn Davis next. Now, since he missed out, fight anybody. Mr. You want to fight anybody so bad that the minute he became #1 mandatory, which I do, let me throw in Roadblock Bill. Yeah, package deal, Mr. Roadblock Bill. No, fight Keyshawn and get your ass beat. Fight Keyshawn and get your ass beat. I tell you what, go out there landing 70 punches, and I bet you don't win. Go out there and land 70 punches again in a fight for your third time, and I bet you see if you win. The boy gonna pack you up. Y'all out here talking all this weird shit about how he do this. He clinch. His clinch game good. His clinch game good. That's the only thing he do better than Keyshawn because he don't fight well in the inside. He's not comfortable in the inside. You telling me a guy that's unsteady on his feet, he's just gonna have fun with Keyshawn Davis? Yeah, all right. Good luck with that. Dude been at a higher level since an amateur, came in the game fighting better opposition. Still to this day, I keep telling you foolish ass fans, y'all know who Keyshawn Davis fights is, whether you want to admit it or not. You don't know who your favorite fighter fought in his first 15 fights because you ain't seen not one of them shits. Not one of them. Y'all literally be running around here talking about this my favorite fighter and only seen 5 fights from him. Dude, nah, Pooh, I can see you dudes be doing 5 fights. 5 fights from their favorite fighter. That's my guy. He could beat everybody. Shut up, man. Shut up. Is what Corey say ain't like Bud because he's not moving up. But when Bud was Shakur current age, he was in the 2nd division. Shout out to Job Boxing, man. Talk to him, bro. So he not like Bud. Like Bud didn't go in his 5th division when he was 37, 38. But Shakur got to do it at 28. I told you the bar set way different. If you knew all of the information I knew, the last thing you would ever call that man is scary. He's smart, cautious, defensively sound, but scary, nah. Ain't no room for scared business with what he got going on. You get what I'm saying? You don't get to that level being scared. You smart. You know what I'm saying? It's a smart dude. Scared. He's scared to get tricked out of his position. You know what I'm saying? That shit ain't happening. No, nah, man. You officially on the list for me, bro. You on some different shit. You know what I'm saying? All right. Watch this. Look how quick. What name? Watch this. Watch this. I'm just teachable moment, y'all. Just who you got being dead. Because you got every name packing him up. Name the names I got packing him up. Name the names. Watch this, y'all. Come on, talk to me. Y'all hit the like button, y'all. We're going to see what happened at 35 when Shakur petitioned the WBC. Yeah, we see what happened. We see what happened. He vacated the titles. Dude still tagging me on posts on Instagram talking about that dumbass shit. Talking about, nah, it ain't no 50-50 this and that. Nah, bro. If you wanted to fight him, you'd have sat still. You vacated them titles and hauled ass. You knew that shit was about to get hot. Knew that shit was about to get hot, bro. Teachable moment, bro. Name all the fighters that you said I got packing them up. Shakur, Keyshawn, Boots, Fundora. That's everybody. Shakur, Keyshawn, Boots, Fundora. That's everybody. Boots and Fundora. You don't got them beating them? You don't got them beating them. Seriously. I definitely don't got them beating Shakur, and I don't got this version of Devin beating Keyshawn neither. That's not everybody. That's 4 people. It's not everybody. It's not everybody. You know what I'm saying? Tiger on the screen. Did I say Tiger going to beat him? I can tell you why I feel like those dudes beat him. He has no advantage whatsoever against Boots. The amount of fights, none of that. You get what I'm saying? They got around the same amount of fights. The championship experience that they'll be talking about came against all smaller fighters. Boots will knock out every single opponent that I think Devin Haney fought respectfully. He has no advantages, no win there. Same shit with Fundora. He too big, too much of a trick bag. They'll never give somebody that much of an advantage over them and get in the ring. So those are no-brainers. 254-pounders for sure. And these two right here, you're going to see it. You're going to see it. Get in the ring with Keyshawn Davis if you want to. Get in the ring with him if you want to. That's 4 people. You know what I'm saying? That's 4 people. I don't got everybody packing him up. And he ain't an easy fight. Let me be clear, but I don't think he beat none of them. You know what I'm saying? None of them. He ain't even going to fight him. He ain't even going to fight him. Was Jose Ramirez a name at the time he fought him? What was he? What's a better win right now? And I get the accomplishments of Ramirez, so don't think I'm crazy. But what would be a better fight right now to watch? Jose and Devin or Tiger and Devin? And shit, he fought a bunch of no names over in Mexico, so shit, you know what I mean? Say they bandit tricked me off the streets. They bandit tricked me off the street. Devin the face of boxing, I can't get a fight in. We talk about him, man. Yeah, every day. It could, and you know what brings it here? I be wanting to get a man that's just do. I still manage to do it, but I gotta cook these dudes the way they think is silly to me. It's very silly. You know what I'm saying? Very silly. I could tell you why all those dudes beat him. Bill pretty much admitted to how his son get worked over by Shakur. You know what I'm saying? Statistically, he's not better in no area. None of the areas that matter. Offensively, defensively, where does he win? He don't lose less rounds. None of that shit. None of it. The only thing they banking on is him being bigger and stronger and having strength in the clinch. He not a better inside fighter. He don't control distance and range better. He don't got a better or more accurate jab. He don't line combinations at a higher percentage. Like, tell me where I'm telling a lie at. That's why I know he beats him. Y'all hoping on size alone. That's why y'all trying to hope you could trick him. Yeah, just jump to 47 real quick. You know what I'm saying? Talking about y'all waiting for somebody to put some muscle on. Get the fuck out of here. You're not waiting for him to get stronger. It's the last thing you want. You want him to get better, stronger, and fill out into the weight class. Yeah, okay. Get the hell out of here. I'm not falling for that. But my bad. Let me get to this. Let's see what Roy had to say, man. We're going to keep rolling. I got a bunch of steps we got to get through. Everybody.
Because Rolly can't catch is a select the round fight with us. If Rolly can't catch Devin, they're going to whitewash. But if you catch Devin early and hurt Devin, it can become a 50-50 fight. You understand me? Mm-hmm. I told you the same thing when he fought Ryan. I told the guys, I said, you got to look at it like this. Rolly is a lot lesser version, but he's a knockoff version of Prince Nassim Hamid. Mm-hmm. If he hit you, you're going to know you've been hit because he got unusual punching power. They were like, nah, but that's a real watered down version. Yeah, it's a watered down version, but it ain't as watered down as y'all think it is. Mm-hmm. Because when you get in that ring and you feel that thing hit your chin, it's a different thing. Mm-hmm. So it's watered down, but it ain't as watered down as y'all think it is. Now, you've been in the ring with a lot of people. The other thing is that Rolly was in Las Vegas during the time all these guys were coming up with all the sparring sessions going on. Yeah. I'm sure he sparred Haney. I'm sure he sparred everybody out there pretty much because he was in the mix of all that. So the good thing for Rolly is he knows what he's dealing with. Mm-hmm. But the good thing for Haney, too, is that he also knows what he's dealing with. Well, I thought Haney also...
Shout out to Flip Mo. Butcher was good. Devin was supposedly weight drained. All of a sudden, when it was time to make a fight at 135, you're supposed to believe in that 25% of nothing. Didn't even shop the fight around. Boxing Voice put him on blast and exposed him for that shit. And he just got on his ass about the same contract bullshit talk too. But they gonna keep pushing it because they delusional. He was gonna stay and fight Shakur, so he was drained or not. Nope, because then they'll tell you the only reason Shakur wanted to fight because he knew Devin was drained, like he in training camp with him. Then y'all shouldn't have pretended that y'all was gonna fight him. You telling me you didn't want to face off with him and stand face to face, but you was gonna fight him. Yeah, right. Remember he posted his goals? His goals is to beat Loma and move to 35, move to 40 and become champion. Tell me, is that exactly what he did? He ain't say shit about staying for an extra fight. Nope, not at all. Asses be lying, bro. It has to be lying.
Also knew this did it when he fought Ryan, but he kind of took that a little different. Yet it could have been a weight drain because he proved in the last fight that he had been weight draining himself. So maybe that's what it was too. So now without being weight drained, we probably see a different Haney, and that would be problematic for Rolly if it is. If he let Rolly hit him, it could be a problem.
Yeah, and then, obviously, Haney's performances lately, even we go back to after the Ryan fight with Jose Ramirez, he got a lot of criticism. He came back against Brian Norman Jr. and knocked him down, surprised me. So I just feel like now going to this fight, I feel like we'll see a little bit more of a Haney that won't be too afraid to throw those punches or to step in the ring and kind of trade every now and then.
A lot of times we say guys use things to make excuses. But he's truly looked like a much better fighter at 147 when he wasn't weight drained, and he did at 135 and 140. So.
Respectfully, I gotta go watch some more. I seen one fight at 47. I look at the punches landed. I look at the action. I see the knockdown, the early knockdown kind of convinced people that it was a fight that it wasn't. Brian Norman, like I said, did better in the second half of the fight. Maybe I'm seeing shit wrong. But I think I've asked some of his realistic fans, is that the best version of Devin that you've seen against Brian Norman? They said no. So is that the best version of Devin Haney that you've seen against Jose Ramirez? They said no. So when I say that I think somebody can give him a good fight or it's not going to be easy or could potentially beat him, that's why I'm logical. You not being the very best version of yourself, while you got a young champion or a young former champion coming up, he growing, he look like he only getting better, and you a slightly dimmed down version of what you once was because of you still bouncing back from that when you got cheated, then those fights are a lot more competitive. I don't see your skill set is night and day to these guys or worlds apart. I don't see that. Do I see the experience that people be speaking of? Yeah, but I think that only factors in against certain guys. I feel like the experience won't be played a bigger factor against a guy like Keyshawn. You fighting a bunch of inexperienced guys that you're supposed to run through, and he's fighting guys and none of them have losing records. You fighting dudes, multiple guys over with more 20 and more losses. Y'all not even remotely the same, and the way y'all got tested on the way up has not even been remotely the same. They trying to ignore that shit because they want to try to make a point. So again, go ahead and step in there with the youngin' if you want to and see how that shit go for you. Make the fight. Make the fight. Shout out to Roy, man. Said that. Yeah, and I agree with what he's saying too. So if I was a hater, I'll just say Rolly would beat him, right? Everybody beats him, right? Rolly have to clip Devin to beat him. He had to clip him and hurt him early, and then that wouldn't even guarantee him a win. You get what I'm saying? Rolly don't land that shot, he gonna get boxed up, just like Roy said. Get embarrassed, you know what I'm saying? Jabbed, right hands, just gonna box his ass to victory. And that's call you out. Yeah, he called him out. Hold on, where the joint at, man? I gotta find it. Where that joint at, man? That he was talking to him about this shit. Where the hell was that at, man? He was going in about the damn saying you wanted both dudes on the same contract shit. He was getting on his ass about that. Shit sound crazy when you think about it. He really was running around trying to convince the world that that's how it worked. Where's that shit at, bro? Is this the one? Oh, nah, yeah, this the one right here, I believe. Let me see. See what happened to Ryan? What do you say? Can't roll to the fight? Yeah. I just wouldn't have him beating him, though. You know what I'm saying? Certain guys, like, when you be at that size disadvantage, he enjoy that. He'll make it tough. He'll play keep away with Lamont. And that's what people are hopeful that he'll do with guys like Boots, guys like Keyshawn. Notice the way that they even say that he'll beat guys. Like, you just think that he's just untouchable. He's just going to get in there, box, stay behind his jab, and play keep away. Hey, all right, Keyshawn got good feet, smart, educated, know how to cut the ring off. That shit just won't be as easy as people make it sound. But I want to be clear, man, that when I say I think Kid beat him, that don't mean I'm saying like, oh, he's just going to walk through him. It's going to be easy. This shit's a piece of cake. I ain't saying all that, but damn, don't get mad at me because I think a guy with a higher pedigree could win. I do. I don't feel bad about that shit. I don't feel bad. Not one bit that I feel like he could kick his ass. Where's that joint at, man? Is this the one? Let me see. Hold up. Easy. This shit's a piece of cake. I'm gonna take this.
Like he's dancing around on the internet talking this shit when they got on the phone. He dropped the bomb. He dropped the bomb. He said it. What was the bomb? What you mean? He said you talk to my manager. You know we want to fight. Stop playing. Bill's bomb was I'm ready now. All right, so when Keyshawn said, so what's the date? What's the date? Say I'm next. Why Bill ain't say shit? Why the fuck he talking about? Call Shakur then. We want y'all both. What the fuck Keyshawn got to do with Shakur? Why the fuck Keyshawn got to wait for Shakur to sign a contract? And listen to that dumb shit. This is what I'm saying. Broly tell y'all some stupid, idiotic shit y'all believe in. Now Bill say some idiotic shit y'all believe in. What the fuck do he mean? One contract y'all both signed. And you gonna sit here fucking upset me and make people believe that shit real? Y'all niggas is stupid, man. Trying to upset you. Fine, my man. What we talking about? What we talking about then? What fucking fight? Listen. What fight in the history of this sport did you see two fighters on one deal? Where that's at? Where the fuck fight in the history of this sport did you see two fighters on one deal? Listen, what fight in the history of this sport did you see two fighters on one deal? Where that's at? Where the fuck is that at? I feel like he's gonna be this.
Straight like that. Now, he going off like that. What is that telling you, bro? What is that? Not seriously. They say people, but it's not crashing out because it's factual shit, though. That's the thing. Like, people hear the energy and they're like, he crashing out. No, is he lying to you, though? Think about it. That's how y'all determine like what y'all listen to, depending on how somebody sound, right? Y'all like, bro, if it sound good, he can sweet talk you. You got the gift of gab, so Bill make it sound good. He dress it up real nice, so it make it believable to you. You get what I'm saying? But when somebody show energy, you like, see, he crashing out. No, he telling you the truth. Answer the question. Don't focus on, don't distract because he's saying it like that and he passionate about it. He ain't crashing out. What'd he do wrong? He just, that shit pissed him off the same way it was pissing me off. I was going nuts just like that. That's why I was laughing. Like, yo, show me the time in history that it's been like that. They don't want to talk about what he said. They just want to talk about how it made him feel when he said what he said. You get what I'm saying? He's speaking facts. Where is it at? He been getting annoyed with this shit because he know they got a platform and he not about to lie to his people for nobody. You're not about to make him look crazy. Like, that's all. You know what I mean? They like, nah, and then it's a package. Then they start explaining it. You know what I'm saying? They start explaining it, bro. Double up deal. Unprecedented, right? Talk about, yeah, man, you gonna double up. Put them both on there. Y'all both can get it. Neither one of them gonna get in there. Watch. Y'all can't do that. Yeah, it's too much money involved. Fact, it don't even make sense. They both at separate points in their careers. It wouldn't make business sense to even approach it that way. It's pretty stupid. It's just pretty stupid. Samuel, my dog, what's good? He said only that next showed up when Bill on the line, maybe. Nah, he did it. He did it. He did it. Man, where was it at? Do I still got it? Man, he had one, Cal. He had one where he was pissed off with him. Damn, I don't know if I still got it in here. He was pissed off. He damn sure got it. Hell yeah. Damn, I want to find it just for Cal, man. Hold on. Yeah, y'all know I keep mad clips in here, man. What's this one? Let's keep it going.
Would love to see Earl Spence fight and shit like this. I know Earl Spence is coming back with Tim Tszyu Bill. I gotta ask, if Earl Spence do beat Tim Tszyu, is that a fight that Devin would consider? Is Earl Spence, would that be an option? It'd be an honor.
Absolutely. You know, that's something that we're going to be looking at. Absolutely.
So who thinks if Earl Spence go out there and dust Tim Tszyu off, say he stop him, you really think they would consider fighting Earl Spence next? See, that's the la la land shit that I be talking about. You're not even, if you thinking about 54, you might as well just go there, because you already do. You don't want to take advantage of a wide open 147. You need smaller guys to come up. They won't come up. Your fan base said they ducking you and messing up fights. Go up to 54. Problem solved.
You know, that's something that we're going to be looking at. Of course, Earl knows that Devin is interested in something like that, provided that, of course, you know, he's healthy and, you know.
Now, why would Earl know that? Why would Earl know that? Why would Earl know what Devin and them planning on doing? This shit just be wild.
We're going to be looking at, of course, Earl knows that Devin is interested in something like that, provided that, of course, you know, he's healthy and, you know, he's successful, you know, and of course, at 154 pounds, you know, or 147 pounds, either way, Earl Spence is a king and always will be a king, you know, and it will be a great opportunity.
And that last bit of, they ain't have shit to do with nothing. Like, they ain't have nothing to do with nothing right there. I'm not going to hold you. That shit ain't have nothing to do with nothing. Man, I got to find the one where he was pissed off, though. He had Ness pissed off. It was about the, hold on. I'm going to find it. We gonna get to it. It's about the, what he had him pissed off for again? I think I was commenting on this post. Where is it at? Where is it at? I think it's this one.
Like the world and the people behind the scenes wants to make that fight with Shakur and Devin. Do you think we want to say no, we don't want to make it, and we're going to make it with Keyshawn? Isn't Shakur the best one? So we are saying we will fight Shakur now, or because you guys, and you love him, Ness, you love what he's doing, we said, okay, if Shakur's not going to do it, then we're going to spank the shit out of Keyshawn Davis. But guess what? Do not.
And that's what he said. And that's what he said. No. That's what he said. It sounds like you want Shakur. So say yes, we want Shakur first. He's the bigger fight. There's nothing wrong with that. Well, say that. Say that, because you're not saying that.
No, yes.
He's the bigger fight, and it's okay. He's
he was pissing Ness off. Told you, everybody don't let him just smooth criminal his way through. He like, because after a while, like the audience, like people could call out the bullshit. You just up there saying shit. So look, I just want to be clear. My energy is gonna always be about the truth, bro. That's why I come up here and talk. I want to have fun with it, but when somebody start talking crazy, I gotta just do rant incoming, bro. Like, cause it's a lot of holes in it, the way they go about shit. And I watched them I watched them for too long to not see the play, to not see the smoke and mirrors that's going on here. It's the same shit. Like, everybody's scary or trash. And then, oh shit, we gonna fight them. Yeah, we want credit for them. It's like, bro, at what point do you stop running the same plays, bro? You know what I'm saying? Said two snitches arguing is a comedy in itself. Damn. God damn. Big Keith was good. Also, those $100 million fight as boxing show. I don't know what you mean, Jabbar. You might need to say that again. What's good, Big Keith? You already know, man. We putting in the OT, man. Having some fun with it, man. We got to get Bill. Bill was up here talking to GHB too, man. It's a lot of little stuff I wanted to get up out of here that so I could clean my phone out. A lot of little clips I wanted to react to. Shout out to my dog, Big Keith, though. Earl has too much output and way too much heart for Dev. Earl by stoppage. I just think like that shit just be wishful thinking. You just sitting up there telling the fans that you gonna fight any and everybody. I just don't think that should be legit for real. You know what I'm saying? I don't be feeling like that shit legit. Like all right, I get it. You got to answer these questions, and you gonna say you willing and ready to fight these people. But my problem is, it's okay to say what he's saying, but I guess the way people take it as like it's the gospel, like that's exactly what he's doing. Like nobody should be making videos talking about he fighting Earl Spence or Boots, because that's a lie. You're not thinking about them. I believe it when I see it. I'm sorry. I just don't see the advantage that he got against Jaron Ennis nowhere. And there's no way I'm gonna be convinced that that's a fight he want to entertain. Like you could say you think he could win and you feel like he'll win all you want. I'll believe it if you make the fight. I believe that's. I'm sorry, man. I got to draw the line somewhere. That Boots is a whole different bag of, a whole different bag of worms, man. I'm telling you. Just want to know who we really gonna fight. Key told him Sam next. He wouldn't. That's what Ness was just saying to him. That's why I played the clip, bro. That's what he was just saying. Like, bro, you want this fight first, and you like. Then in the other clip, he like, yo, what the hell does Shakur or Keyshawn got to do with Shakur? Is you gonna fight him or not, bro? Like you talking all this other shit. Are you gonna fight him? Keyshawn said, "What's up?" That's why I told you they be acting like Keyshawn didn't say what he was supposed to. He said exactly what he needed to say. He ain't do nothing wrong. You get what I'm saying? He wanted to fight. So he's probably fight hype. But he said Devin gonna try to make another over there with Zuffa Boxing Watch. I'm telling you, man, they for that. It seemed like whatever deal he talking about, it needs certain names attached to it for it to make sense. Because I don't see why else would they continuously push fake negotiations. And then think about it, y'all. They went from saying they was negotiating to talking on the phone where you know they wasn't to now they waiting for him to get stronger and put on muscle. I thought y'all was negotiating with him. So what did you do? Let me guess. You put those negotiations on pause, and now who you negotiate with now? Keyshawn, right? But when he asked you what's up, did it sound like you was negotiating with him, or did it sound like you wanted him to go ask Shakur about signing on to a same contract when we know that can't happen? That's why I don't believe that neither of the fights are coming next. Because the way they was presented to us, the minute you start doing dumb shit like package deal and we'll kick your ass and back to back, all right, all bets is off. That's when I start thinking he was lying. That's why I start thinking. That's when I start feeling like it's not that even lying, but you throwing shit out there. It's not etched in stone. The fans gonna eat it up, but nah. Once you said package deal, I'm like, neither one of these fights coming up next. Look how he just presented it to us. You out here playing with it. Let's hear what him and G had to say, though.
I'm talking about, but listen, I'm not talking about a fighter I'm developing. I'm talking about a fighter that is on that level. He got an offer. He got an offer, and it just didn't make sense. And I'm like, whoa. You know what I mean? And I'm here, and I'm only basing it off of hearing the money that they're giving certain guys, which I understand. And I'm not expecting as a B-side fighter for a guy to be.
My bad. That's the conversation they was having about Zuffa, y'all, because you know the Zuffa conversations keep coming up. So let's get
Making all the money in the world. I'm just expecting the offer to be better than what they gave. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Well, one thing about you, I don't know who the fighter is, but I know you viral like a motherfucker. And if you get to talking about whoever he is and you put him in the right development fights around the country, whether it be the Carolinas, whether it be, down in Tijuana, Mexico and all that, just to get him there, along with you showing him and keeping us updated, we're going to follow, and we're going to follow in a way that I know that you're going to be able to demand the money that you're really supposed to get.
For sure.
Yep.
I mean, G, like, do you feel like, was that like a real hard opposition, for your fighter that you decided to deny it? I mean, was it they're talking about 50-50 fights over there?
No, it wasn't about the fight being hard. It was about this guy y'all saying is one of the guys. Like, you know what I'm saying? He been in there with some great names. So it's like, all right, if my guy.
I'm telling you, Flip Mo. I'm telling you, bro. Too much fluff. Too much fluff, not enough action. We doing this. We doing that. We fighting this one. We looking to fight that one. We looking to fight this one. We want both of the brothers next. We want this. We want that. We just want to hear about one fight at a time, bro. You making it shit feel like WWE. You can't fight everybody. Not only could fight in one weight class and fight one person at a time, but the way they promote is like they fighting everybody right now.
Going in there, where y'all get this offer from? Like this offer was like a crackhead offer. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to say. It's like a smoker.
I wish you could elaborate more.
I wish I could too.
And you signed a disclosure? Like,
Don't,
Yeah,
keep it,
we ain't
yeah,
allowed to.
yeah.
You learn
Keep
early.
it
We ain't
business,
allowed to
man.
talk about certain shit.
Yeah, you're doing a good job with it. Like I said, hopefully with you know, with the new platforms that are around, right? It creates more opportunities for young fighters and coaches and shit. That's what I'm always pulling
For
for that
sure.
next guy, that next underdog.
What do you see in the future of Zuffa though, Bill?
Like I said, it's a platform that a fighter can go over and that's really like that, and they really listening to their coach, and their coach is really looking at everything. I mean, it's a great opportunity, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think.
You don't see that there's any differences, like, when you start to work over there with them?
No, well, for me, everyone said that the zone wasn't who the zone is now, right? We believe that the platforms give the fighter more opportunities to be in front of different audiences, whether it was on linear television or whether it's on digital, right? It's at 27.
I maybe it's just me. What is linear television? Am I tripping? It's the first time I heard that. You learn something every day. I don't know everything, but what the hell is linear television?
Devin is he's still developing himself. He's still
My
moving.
bad. Shout out to official everything. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the 10 piece. He said Devin had a hit list. Didn't fight none of them. Now they got a new hit list of bigger guys. And they ain't about to fight them either. They don't even get it. Big shout out to official everything. I appreciate that color in the chat. Hit the like button, y'all. Y'all know how we do. We be here for a minute. We building. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the support. Let's keep chopping it up, man. Okay. Regular TV. Yeah, so he basically repeated the same thing twice then. Okay. Bet. I knew I wasn't tripping. Shout out to 12. Appreciate you.
Towards, you know what I mean, the Mount Rushmore of boxing. He's still growing.
Does that complicate things, knowing that Ryan Garcia is not going to be going on that direction?
Oh, I don't know which direction Ryan is going. I mean, look like with the streaming and everything. Look like with the streaming and everything, he's stopping by the liquor store more than he's stopping by the gym. So I don't really know how that's going to work out. You know what I mean? We're interested in guys that not during the fight, you're going to say, I'm not even training, or I didn't even train him. Man, fuck all that. That shit don't mean nothing.
That gotta be a little.
Shout out to GHB. What's good? Shout out to the spirit. My God, what's going on with it, man?
Bit difficult though, knowing that you guys hold a belt, he holds a belt, and there's such a grudge match there.
Well, I mean, it would have to be difficult that when you talk to other Hall of Fame fighters and they say that Devin is a Hall of Famer, and they say that you're not, right? You never hear Hall of Fame with his game. So, I mean, I think that
low key, that was the fight they needed to secure and not let it get away from him. Because I've been rooting for him to beat Ryan's ass since he got cheated by him. You know what I'm saying? But I want to hear solid announcements, real shit that we can digest, process, break down, have some fun with it. Don't tell me about multiple people on the same contract. Don't tell me about how you about to fight 2 back-to-back silver medalists. That shit, I just don't believe it. Don't tell me how after you fight them, or if you don't get them, then you fighting Boots or the Zayas winner and Earl Spence. That shit all make me mad because it's not realistic. You're not going up there. I'm telling y'all, I swear on everything I love, I'm not a big gambling dude. But you step in there with Jaron Ennis, all due respect, I'm gonna bet against you. And I hope all of the people that's talking about, you being scary, we'll go up there. All right, okay. That and one mixtape boot shit is nothing to play with. Just ask Lima. Ask the rest of these dudes. I'm telling you, that shit gonna be all bad. And I said it. You don't got no physical advantages. What you gonna just be like? Yeah, experience. It's not gonna really factor in because you in there with a much bigger. You in there with a freakishly athletic phenom from Philly. At that, nah, bro. This shit gonna get all right. Okay, go ahead and play. I wish he would have talked about it up here. I ain't listened to all this, so I don't know if it even came up. But okay, they make it sound like that's something that's in the plans. Remember, Boot's name is on the list. And all due respect, I just feel like certain shit is just a shock value. Oh shit, he got Boot's name up there. I'll say oh shit when I see a date with they two names and they about to fight. But nobody from that camp or his fan base is gonna convince me that they ever gonna try to fight Boots. I'm just sorry. I don't believe that. I don't think that's a smart fight, especially if you compromise and you're not exactly the same fighter you was before getting cheated. That's not the guy to go stand in front of playing with. Talking about you just gonna box, jab, and stay on the outside. You okay? All right. And I seen GHB post something about Boots sparring. He posted some emojis. I could imagine being a fly on the wall watching what he doing to people in sparring. Hey, GH, I don't know if you still in here. I was telling him about this story, and I know you probably remember it. I was telling him about the story where Greg was talking about how Boots be sending them out the gym and dudes coming back with the dry tears on their face like they've been crying, beating the hell out. He be baptizing these dudes. The fans was on his side. Now they all turning on. He says it's amazing how when Shakur is going against Tank, his fans is on his side. Shit, I ain't never see them on his side when he went against Tank. Scary sight. I can imagine. I'm telling you, when that mixtape, what we got, volume 30, what is it, 35, 34, 35 coming up? And one mixtape Boots. They tell him, man, sad puppy, see? Y'all think I'm playing. So I heard that story. I'm like, yeah, that's bad, bro. Boots be doing people filthy, G. Telling you, that's why I nicknamed him and one mixtape Boots. Telling you, because nobody should be out there having that kind of fun when you doing something that you like risking your life. But he really he one of the few fighters when he talking and you be like, I'm gonna go out there and have fun. He really do it, like putting the slow-mo shit, like making people miss, turning his head, slipping shot, like all that shit he be doing. That's like what he do to me is like what and one is with boxing gloves. Like he be in there doing shit you ain't supposed to be doing. Like, I mean, and it be looking like he having fun. I'm like, yeah, that dude different, bro. He ain't got Boots ain't got it all, man. Boots be out there playing with y'all. 36. Sad puppy. I'm telling you, beating the hellfire and brimstone out these dudes.
You know, because I know we all were young in the sport, whether it's coaches and parents and fighters and all that. When we first got in it, all that, we wanted all that. Now, as you get along, you can be misled and confused, and some of your dreams and the aspirations don't make sense, and you don't need to get them and all that. But I think once they realize and once they sit back, they would like to have a career that Devin has had.
I mean, he's talking about Conor Ben in September. What's your thoughts?
Well, they have to all get online and talk about it together. I think he's talking about it, and I don't think Oscar is talking about it. Is Oscar talking about it, or he's not? Well,
I haven't heard him yet talk about him and Conor.
yeah, I think Oscar is talking different. So I mean, when they do get a chance to announce it, then you know what I mean. I'll give my opinion.
Okay. Fair to say, fair to say. Now that we're on that topic, obviously you had a former Devin Haney, with a DHP promotions fighter,
Blake, what it do,
Omari
my dog?
Jones. Now he's
Omari,
Everybody hit that like button, man. Hit the like button. It's free.
you got Omari, you got Amari,
Omari,
right? Amari with an A,
Yeah.
the
right?
kicked ass, out there in that bay, San Jose, that is. Shout out to him and everything that he's doing as well. You know what I mean? Great,
Yeah, I
great,
believe
great
he collected
performance.
like an interim title with Oscar
Yeah, well,
now.
I mean, I think he collected that ability to knock on a champion's door, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, right. So I mean, obviously, we've had Schofield on numerous of times on the show, and he's talked about also, you having interest in wanting to sign him back in the days. I mean, is
hmm
there any truth to that?
Of course, I've always looked at kid, as being talented and athletic and gifted and a future champion, So, but I of course being focused with Devin, I meet a lot of kids, a lot of parents, but I don't overcommit. So I would be forced to underdeliver. I'm 100% committed to Dev and what we got going, and that's where my head and my focus is at.
Is it more like the passion of you being a father versus the champ, manager side than anything else?
No, this is a full-time job running this ship over here.
Hey, Bill, I'm on your ass too. I forgot. You slid through twice and you ain't say shit. You
Man, you know
came to
what?
Philly twice and ain't say
Listen,
shit.
I got to come on Friday. I want to come on Friday. I want to
No,
come this
no,
Friday.
no.
Can you hook up some work?
Yeah, we could definitely set up some work, but damn.
I know. I know. I know. I
Yeah,
know.
that's crazy.
I know. I didn't even know when I went and did it
Get on his
with Gilly. When I went and met up with them, and we were at their studio, and I was like, bro, let's go get out in it, man. I want to go and do some charity, give away, do
Yes,
some
man. I'm in
giveaways.
overtime.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody, man.
How was
But we
that?
went over there. I
Talk to
went
us
over there.
You
about that.
know, we putting in
Huh?
our 40
Talk to us
hours,
about
man.
that.
Well, I went over and met Bean. I don't know if you know Bean off the north side, man. Good dude,
It's
man.
something else
He
I
got a
need to
whole
do
block,
too. We
man,
gonna
and
get
all
this
he
done.
do is
Something else.
give away, man, food and clothes, and I mean
I
he's
will
just
do one.
Talking
he's
about the chicken man.
I'm saying, huh?
They call him the chicken man.
Yeah, that's all he do. I'm saying is how do you get because nobody gives him the money. It's the people and I don't know, man, because he's doing a great thing, man, and it's like not with the government or not none of that kind of shit. And I want to be a part of it. So I'm gonna go to Philly more often and somehow, incorporate myself and
He
Devin
said
and
Bill
and,
living
and
all
Sean
luxury and
and
Bill's
do
happy
do
he
s-
paid.
do some help around there.
Now Bill be
Who
on
you
his
need to?
job, man. He everywhere. Hold on. I had another one, man. I like to hear conversations from other people. All the talking I do throughout the week, man. Shout out to them because they was chopping it up about the fight that we was all talking about. You know what I mean? With Core and Dev. I didn't listen to it yet, but I believe I got it in here though. Y'all know I got plenty of in here, man. My dog Zoom was good with it. I didn't even realize it was this late. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy, y'all. Hold on. I had another conversation where they was chopping it up. I think it's this one. This the one I meant to play. Yeah, Bill everywhere. Oh, I told you the mixtape tour is back. Full effect. Mixtape tour, mixtape Bill. You know it. Cause listen, one thing I'm always giving credit for, bro, is knowing how to stir up the conversation, get the people talking, myself included. Like that don't trip me out. It's just some stuff you just know is not reality. It can't happen like that. But I understand that he be promoting and stuff. So I get it, but I just want to see one fight at a time, man. That's all I ask. I don't need him to do a package deal for me to be happy. I just need to see one fight at a time. That's all.
Everywhere, man, when it comes to this combat sports, man. I'm getting more into the MMA shit now. Power slap, you know what I mean?
He
Celebrity
talking about
fighting,
power slap.
everything,
Bill is a fool.
So I'm just strolling, coming to
What is
say
he
hi, man. I see
talking
y'all cook.
about? Power slap, bro. This man's a fool, man. Yeah, Casemiro decimated Luis Neri in 4 rounds, dropped him 6 times. I seen the replay, man. I wasn't up that early to watch that fight. But shout out to Casemiro. Josh Padley got a win today. Chris Billiam Smith got a stoppage today. You know what I mean? Couple, those are the only fights that I seen that like notable as far as them two guys picking up some more wins. Padley been on the road since the Saudi stoppage. GHB on this one too.
What's
He was
up, Mills?
chopping it up.
Tell
They
me
was
what
talking
y'all
about
thought
the
about
fight. I
the
wanted
fights
to
this
hear what
past
they were
weekend.
saying.
It was a good fight. It was some. I like the undercard too. The
You
only
like the
one,
undercard?
yeah, the only one I was a little disappointed in was Omari Jones.
The
I was a
Olympian.
little bit, yeah, I was a little bit disappointed with him
Okay. Okay. Why is that?
because you got to know who you are in there. Don't don't try to be shy and be too respectful. This is a war sport. I mean, we going in there trying to hurt each other, and you trying to be careful as possible all the way through. I understand it because the guy had a good record and the guy had a good knockout ratio. The thing is, the guy just wasn't on your level. So don't go in there and let him live. Get him out the way.
Tell me
Back his
what's
ass
your
up.
thoughts on it, Bill? Mari Jones, were you able to see him?
You know what? I did get a chance to see him. Of course, just like G knows,
Yeah, and there we
we
got
don't
Dusty.
actually know who the fighter is. We know what the companies portrayed him to be. And what was being portrayed is this kid was a knockout artist. And there are very few knockout artists that come out to amateurs. Most of the time, the knockout artists are being taught to be able to box because we know that that's what the sport is boxing and not that. So I was coming to look to see him. I'd heard a lot about him. So I just need to see more. You know what I mean? But I think that's what I initially heard, that he had a lot of power and he was a knockout artist. And I didn't see that. I saw a guy that's is still developing.
Mm. Obviously, one of the big topics is obviously hearing
Kenny.
Eddie Hearn talk about that Shakur is signed to Zuffa. I mean, what's your reaction?
Well, I mean, Eddie, if Eddie ain't got no money at 2026, it's okay to say that. Just okay, Eddie. Just say, listen, it's times I ain't had the money. Shit, I don't go start talking about everybody. Just get the money, man. You know, if the market is calling for whatever times, when you have the deal on the table,
We
then
doing it.
we know that that's what's going to set precedent. No longer is it precedent if you're talking
We
about
doing
something
it.
on the table that's 5 times more. When you only can give 5 times less, then you might be out of business. You know what I mean? And
You really a manager, low key. He ain't really no promoter because he ain't putting on no fights, but
that's okay. You can find other
manager.
jobs doing other shit. I think he does darts and he does a lot of shit. When he came over here to the United States.
See, yeah, y'all, this is the stuff y'all like. He asked a totally different question. What would you your thoughts on Shakur signing the Zuffa? And then he start talking about Eddie Hearn not having money. Now he talking about throwing darts. Y'all don't get it. Y'all like this stuff because y'all like women. Y'all like being sweet talk. Yeah. You hear listen to Bill. Listen to the smooth sounds of Bill Haney. why he walk you way around the block without answering the damn question.
He came over here kicking ass,
Shout out to
talking fly
Bill though,
shit,
man.
talking
Shout
about
out
fighters
to
getting
him,
paid
man.
what they're worth. If the
Good dude.
gentleman can get
Bill was a
5
good dude,
times
man.
more, then that shows that he was being grossly underpaid, in my opinion.
He says that model won't last too long.
Well, I mean, we're talking
Wrong.
about 500 times. We don't say a 50% markup. You don't say a 25% markup. So when it goes 500% up, I mean, shit, when it cooled down, it's still better than that shit you had on the table.
Funny as shit.
Hey, man, listen, if you don't got the money, it's okay not to say it. To say it
Damn,
in
you think I don't know
2026, man.
what's up?
Shit. You know
De
what I mean?
Niro,
Everybody
he
ain't
was
always got it. But you don't start talking about somebody else when they got it. And when you had it, nobody else had nothing to say. You know?
oh, that's what my guys at
I
on the
think
Yeah.
vertical
that
side.
shit that he was doing lasted
Yeah, on the vertical
only
side.
for
But yeah,
some time. I mean, it had a shelf life, so to speak. So if he's saying that can only last, well, then let's say that what he was doing only lasts for a while. Let's just all get money, man, and get along.
love to talk. Sound good right now.
Talk to
Keep
me.
on going, Bill.
Obviously, you let it be known that you guys are in negotiations with Shakur Stevenson. I mean, how those negotiations going?
Well, I mean, you got a chance to see it was live when me and Jay talked about it. It doesn't get no more live or no more realer than that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but they wasn't talking about nothing. No, they wasn't negotiating no fight, bro. And you don't negotiate publicly at all. That wasn't no negotiations. That was a conversation. We got to hear y'all have a conversation in real time about how neither one of y'all was negotiating a fight between the two. This shit. That's why I be laughing, man. This should be wild. He going. Let me see what the answer gonna be.
Yeah,
See.
true, true. But he
Yeah,
was saying
true.
kind of things like more like it's gonna be in the future type of deal.
Yeah, well,
Yesterday
well, you
under the
just never.
thing, Bernie,
Get
you
into
were
that
saying it
trick
more
bag.
like it's more like realistically now in the 20s.
Well, yeah, because you never know
Right.
when he's gonna pull up, when he's ready
They
to
say
pull up. You
Bucks
just
on the
got to stay
chosen
ready in
building
our
now.
position. We don't have
You did.
the luxury of being under the weight, and we can get ready and we can do all the other shit. What he has, if he fights at, because at 44, ain't that a welterweight? G, 44 is the same shit as 46. Like we came
For
in,
sure.
Brian Norman came in at 46. We came in at 46. If Shakur come in at 44 or 45, it's all the same shit to me, in my opinion. So I won't be blindsided about not being prepared for this opportunity. So from a coaching
Facts.
standpoint, from a business
Marcus.
standpoint, we're
Where's the
ready.
chat, Mac?
You know, obviously Eddie was talking about, Oshaki Foster and, Shakur. You know, he was saying, are you going to pay $15 million for that type of a fight? I mean, what do you guys think about that?
Well, I mean, look, once again, I said, listen, if you don't have the money, I thought that's when you stop.
See, and look, again, I hate to be the one, but I gotta do this because when you get asked a very yes or no question, or you get asked something and you're not direct, and you go notice the whole entire time that they've been talking about these so-called negotiations, when he's asked the question more times than not, he keep referencing other people that talked about it as if, see, it's solid, because you heard when Sean Zeitel talked about it, you heard when Mike Coppinger talked about it, you heard when me and Jay Prince didn't talk about it, but we acted like you get me, like he referencing instead of just saying, yeah, they going good, such and such, such and such. You don't have to tell the details, but you're not really being straightforward. You're not answering the question. You saying, well, how are those negotiations going? Tell me if this is answering the question. How are those negotiations going with Shakur and Devin? Well, you got to see it in the live, with me and Jay, and it don't get no liver than that. Y'all telling me that's the answer to the question? That's all I'm saying, bro. Like, I ain't no damn dummy. Like, that's why sometimes you just gotta sit there and smile, probably like how GHB doing. I sit there. You gotta like Bill though. He give you the time, bro. And he's a funny dude. I actually seen him cracking on some of the fans, and I thought that shit was pretty funny, man. VC Charger try to make you think you buying the hell. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. He'll sell water to a well. I'm telling you what Bill will. He'll sell water to a damn well, man. But that's all I was saying. Like, it's not about him lying. I think that's what he's hopeful of. I think that's a fight that he would want for his son. At least that's what he's saying. But for me, it's like if somebody say like how the negotiations going, you're like, well, you seen it with not what we don't see negotiations on a phone call. Name any other negotiations you ever seen play out over the phone. And that one was no different. That wasn't them negotiating with each other. That was them reiterating what we already know. One guy's at 47, the other guy's campaigning between 35 and 40. That's all I'm saying, yo. When you don't get straight answers more times than not, because it's not etched in stone. Let me say that. It's not that he's lying. I think that's something that he will want, because I think that fight low key got bigger over the years, and I think that could help them secure the money that they're talking about in that deal. That's all. So I don't think he is exactly sitting up trying to lie per se, but I think it's wishful thinking. I don't think nothing is etched in stone. I think he's throwing fillers out there, and because if you're negotiating it, you don't gotta say exactly what's going on. You could just say the negotiations going well. We hopeful that we get this fight done and just move on. You get what I'm saying? But when you gotta, well, you seen this? Nah. We heard the conversation and we could tell that it wasn't nothing going on. So
Having anything to say, you let the grown folks handle the business from there. Uh, I believe that you go to a place to take the narrative away that money is a problem. And if it meant going to Eddie and Eddie having a bag that was good and big enough to pay both fighters what they
that's
wanted,
Urban.
I'm all for it. If
See that when he's saying there, that makes perfect sense to me. Like I get that. You trying to get to the bag, and you want to put yourself in a position where you're not slowed down or hampered in terms of making the fights because you can't get the money you want. So that's what it sounds like. You want to go where the money at, and I can't knock that. I could get with what he's saying right here.
If it's Turkey, if it's whoever,
See,
you got
I
to
get it.
understand. For me, as a boxing manager, I want to make sure
Manager, not
that
promoter.
the
Y'all keep
fighters
calling
are
him a
getting
promoter.
paid.
He ain't no promoter, y'all. He
Right.
don't put
What's your
on
thoughts
fights.
on the G?
I mean, about what exactly? It seems like it's a lot going on.
Well,
See?
obviously, Zupa's
I
obviously
love it.
throwing some big
Tell him
deals.
DHB. Now tell. So we all slow, right? Go ahead. I know I ain't tripping, bro. He's like, about what? There's a lot going on. What exactly is y'all talking about? Told you. And notice, I'm not even trying to be funny. The question that was asked initially to get things going was about, what did he ask him? Oh, about how the negotiations was going. Now think about it. This is still part of a run-on explanation instead of just saying what was
Eddie's
good. Is
saying
it
that.
good
I
or is
mean,
it not?
Bill's saying that Eddie really can't cover
Man, he
the
do it every
market value
time.
for some of these guys right now. I mean, and then
I gotta
obviously the
give it to
big
him.
deal and the
Nah, G
negotiations
don't.
with.
Nah. See, this delusion. If he knew what he was saying, why would he ask? Like, what the fuck? And he says just like, I'm not saying he don't know what's going on, but talking to him can be confusing at times. And you trying to act like it don't. That's why he was like, exactly what? If he knew exactly what, he wouldn't have asked no question. He'd have just started talking. But that's that long-winded ass answer that he just gave out. Shout out to my brother Mike Kirk. How you feeling, bro?
Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney.
Not crazy.
I mean, obviously, there's some truth to it because the
See?
fighter's going to go where the money at. You know what I'm saying? Wherever the money
That's
is, that's
true.
where the fighter's going to go. And that's where it makes
That's
sense to
true.
go.
That's
At the
true.
same time, Zuffa, they funny too, though. You know what I mean? They might be playing different when it comes to the big guys because Bill up there with the big guys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm kind of in
Yeah.
between. So I'm the offer that was sent to my fighter for one of the super fighters, it was nowhere near that. I don't know where they was coming from with that offer, but for those guys, for the Shakurs and stuff like that, it makes sense, I guess. You know what I mean? I guess the money is clear. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
So if
with
it's clear, make it
anything,
happen.
but so just as my belief though, because I know what Top Rank has on the table. I mean, I think that they're looking for established fighters. You have Matchroom, who openly said that they were going to be scaling back and they were only going to get established fighters. You got Golden Boy, who's not been the biggest place that for us to just spearhead and run to, although they kind of pick the best of the young guys. And then you have a big drop off. You have a big drop off to me. Now, when you talk about a coach like UG with the right fighter, they can run through some shit
Right.
and get to that level. They have the opportunity to, you know what I mean? And I think of it similar as when you had.
Shout out to GHB too, man. My guy told me he watched him coach his fighter like to a win after getting knocked down early. Think was it Josephat? I don't want to be wrong. Was it Ortiz? But yeah, he seen GHB coach his fighter. He got knocked down early, got him up. Say he coached him to a win. Said that was some great coaches. So shout out to GHB, man.
For the younger guys, you have Showbox the Next Generation. If you really bought that shit, you're going to go in there and cook. And
Right.
after you run through that, it's going to propel you to that next level. And that right there is a great
Indeed.
opportunity for the Shamar Canals and in our case, and that level of fighter. If you're 2-3 years away and you can get some consistent money, right? Now, you can't get too far away from being a standout amateur because remember, when you a standout amateur, you're gonna fight anybody in the tournament. You're ready for all styles. But as you start settling in as a pro and you look for a company that's gonna get you the right fights, well, now those situations are starting to come far and in between. And for us, it always meant that we got our own fights and got prepared. And by the time we met up with Eddie, we wanted to fight the best in the world, Lomachinkos and all the other stuff. So that tier of development is still open when you got Tijuana, you got North Carolina, you got all these places. And then as you develop, shit, man, then you step up and you step up and get those situations. But a lot of time as managers and as coaches, fighters want it right now too. They want right now good money, and they want a fight that's going to develop them. And that's the hard part, to get the development fight and get the money. So I don't we were never given any development money from Eddie. He didn't give us no development money. Um, we was right in there with of course, and Showbox the next generation was a great opportunity.
You sure about that, Bill? I mean, there's definitely a lot of former champions that you guys were able to,
Right. But
face with Eddie Hearn. The Joe Diaz of them all, the Linares.
Shout out to my brother Mike Kirkland, man. Always showing love. Always, all the time. Appreciate the love. Was said off topic. I just want to show some support for Padley versus Fiaz. True Warrior fight I caught. Oh, did you see it? Hey, Mike, you see how Padley been cooking, Mike? Josh Padley, what they say, he was the electrician, right? And just to add to what you saying, he been cooking since losing the core. I'm not trying to say he no world beater or none of that, but in America, over here in the States, it seems like when a name don't resonate with us, when it's not a noticeable or a recognizable name, we tend to dismiss the talent. And I've always maintained that I just think Josh Padley is a good fighter. I don't think that's overstating or saying nothing wrong. I think he's a good fighter. You get me? Is he one of them elite guys? Of course not. But I think he's a good fighter. You know what I'm saying? Over there, where he from, and he been on the road, he been winning, putting together wins, win after win. Shout out to him, man. I just want to say this: when you fight fans out there, when you joke about, oh, he's a registered nurse, that's what they were saying about Albright. Oh, he was an electrician. Oh, he was a plumber. Oh, he was an Uber driver. Go look up the percentage of boxers that have jobs outside of boxing. Then it's well over 50%, well over, way over more than half. That's not a slight. That's you just being, I guess, uneducated about boxing. Like, there's no, how you gonna clown a man for finding more than one way to make money and make a living? Think about it. Like, everybody don't have the luxury to be boxing 24/7 or 100% of the time. Like, people still got to make money in boxing, especially when you ain't got the machine or a big promotion behind you, putting money behind you. Boxing costs. But when you don't know no better, you think anything. You know what I'm saying? This shit ain't free. You know what I'm saying? It's expensive. So everybody is not in a position where they got a big promoter behind them and got dollars and everything and marketing them. That's not everybody's story, man. That's not everybody's story. A lot of these dudes got to get it out the mud. Get what I'm saying? Grind. And that's why I was giving credit to Shock and Regis, because those was two fighters that didn't nobody want. And look at them. Both of them dudes had successful careers. Regis a 2-time champion and Shock 3. You get what I'm saying? But a lot of these dudes, man, got jobs outside of the sport, bro. They got to support themselves outside of boxing. That shit ain't easy. This shit is expensive. Shout out to Kurt, man. You already know, man. Grinding full-time boxers, putting in work for their family. I'm telling you, yeah. Look at the percentage of people that's able to pursue boxing full-time without having to do nothing else. Go look. The number probably shock you. You'll be like, damn, like, yeah, man. Y'all just be looking and thinking like, that's nah, bro. These dudes be really getting it out the mud. Boxing, that's why they tell you it's a lonely sport, bro. It's a lonely ass sport, man, because this is, and I'm pretty sure all sports to a degree have that extreme level of difficulty, especially at the top, being professional in any of these sports. But boxing is really one of them sports that I observed that you can possibly give it everything you got and it still don't be enough. You could actually have the talent and everything and it still don't pay off. You could still be one of them guys and just get overlooked. That's why you got the Shock Fosters of the world, because he took losses early, so people ready to write him off. Then you see that he got some worth. He put some wins in the bank. Now you're looking at him a little different. I'm telling you, man, this shit is one of the toughest sports out there, bro. And there's so many people that have to, have a second or even a third income to support what they doing. That shit real. I respect the guys that have jobs just as much as I do the guys that are able to do it full time because I get it. Everybody's story different. I respect the ones that, you know, have managed to work themselves in position where they did get a chance to get a big promoter or somebody to look at them. And I also respect the ones that's like, man, I don't got the big push and the promoter behind me, but I'm going to work my ass off. I'm going to put myself in position, and they're going to have to pay attention. Got to rock with it, man. Shout out to Big Dog. Really appreciate the love, man. He said, did you know Bill Haney is the most honest man ever? The most honest in all of the world. Roddy was good, fam. The core fight Padley was able to go boxing full time and open his own electrical business. Yeah, I thought that was dope, bro. Thought that was dope for him. Shout out to Padley that he been winning. And shout out to Mike Kirkland for watching. You know what I'm saying? And supporting the grind. You get me? Josh Padley out there putting the wins together. Took that ass for core, started turning up on dudes. Yeah, it's a lonely sport. And I think the biggest reason for it is because I'm telling you, it's what they say is like a poor man's sport. It's a lonely sport. I'm gonna tell you why. This is like the support is so fickle in boxing. Like for example, right? Earl Spence lost one time. People was throwing him away. They was throwing him away, ready to throw him away. He done, he finished, he this, he that. They ready to go on to the next person now. Don't get me wrong, his core fan base, I think, still there. But look how people was quick to just dismiss him now. Like nothing he ever did mattered. You start hearing how one-dimensional he was. He wasn't never good. All his fights looked the same, this and that. It's like boxing has the worst support base ever. And I think all around the board, like, it's just like it use you up. You put so much into it. You take care of people. Look at Broner. And then when you ain't got it, these people are not there. That's how boxing work, bro. So it's like, it feel like everybody be trying to use the next person to get ahead. And ultimately that builds a crab in a barrel type of situation. And now before you know it, it's only a handful of people here or there that's solid that you could, you know what I mean, trust to get the business done. So I don't know, man. This a selfish ass sport, man. People do you dirty, underhanded, they rob you, they get your money, double dipping, like you name it. Like, and I think it's like this sport, they always trying to get it off. They always trying to get the upper hand. Padley's last fight, he barely won. He don't have power and was not taking punches well from a guy with 2 knockouts, 15. Jared, did he win? Did he win? Did he win? The only boxer I believe Padley lost to was a world-class boxer in Shakur Stevenson. I don't think because of the way you said he took punches makes him a C- boxer. I mean, what we going off? The one loss from Shakur? Because everything else been wins for him. So I don't know. I'm not gonna say he a world beater, but I'm not gonna slight him. See, and like that's what I mean right there. Like, shout out to you, Jared. Just teachable moment. Just teachable moment. Do you see how tough boxing is? You see how he described what Padley is and how he just. But that's a fight that he won. See, none of that is in the assessment. It's like, oh, he didn't do this. What we only see it how we see it. Like we don't take into account how difficult it is to be at the level that these guys be at anyway. So I get it. He won by a split, but think about it. He won. You get me? He won. Look how you get me. Like in boxing, you could have a close fight, a bad fight that or lose. They'll be off you. They'll be off you. Basketball, football, we watch our basketball and football teams lose every single year. How many times do your football team lose a year? We still there next year talking about they're going to win the Super Bowl. How many times do your favorite basketball team lose a year? We still be back the next year talking about how they're going to win the championship, right? So, but boxing, you can go out there and dominate a guy every single round and drop him. And if it ain't the most aesthetic, the most, jumping out your seat, then they'll rate that performance as bad. Boxing has the worst support system in all of the sports that I observed from my vantage point. Like it's tough to get people to really rock with you. You get what I'm saying? We question everything. Like nobody's good, everybody's ducking, everybody got great matchmaking, nobody's really fighting nobody. Like you name them, I could tell you somebody that doesn't complain about them. Every fighter we got a problem with. The best talent in all of boxing get like trashed. You get what I'm saying? Imagine what that's saying about the rest of the sport. So it's wild, man. It's one of the few sports where opinions matter more than facts because they make you feel good, right? This is one of the few sports where a person will really argue facts, the numbers. Like, that saying, when men lie, women lie, numbers don't. That don't apply to boxing. You can hit people with facts, numbers, stats, and they'll still argue it by telling you those stats are fake. They're not real. It's like I'm telling you, boxing has the most hardest people to satisfy out of any sport. I promise you. I'm telling you, it's terrible. Terrible shit. Let's keep rolling though, man.
I
Even
know.
the Kim Owens.
So all these guys is coming back swinging at a young kid for the fences. They're not coming to lay down. They all just like Linares. Boom. Oh shit! Whoa, 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 whoa! Those and Gino, those are development fights. You got to stay focused for 36 minutes in there.
Yeah,
That's when you're doing
that's
that, but
true.
you're developing under adversity, and you're also
True.
giving the opposite side a chance at the money. You're giving Oscar De La Hoya a chance. You think Oscar was coming with to win with Jorge Linares? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Right? They were coming with Jojo Diaz. They were coming to win with them people. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm talking about those, when you talk about
Shout out to Bill. Shout out to GHB. Shout out to Mill City. Ford can come up and stop him. He had nothing to keep his opponent off him. I seen Josh Padley get a hell of a knockout recently. So I mean, punches hurt, fam. 8-ounce gloves hurt getting punched in the face. I've heard for years that Shakur to Stevenson don't have enough punching power to keep guys off him. I've heard that for years, and I have yet to see it play out. I've heard it, but I have yet to see it play out. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I ain't saying Padley's a knockout artist. I just said he's a good boxer, and that's what I think. I think he's a good boxer, good fighter. You know what I'm saying? Will he ever make it to world level? That remains to be seen. But pretty solid boxer, I would have to say. You know what I'm saying? Pretty damn solid. Pretty solid guy. Let's keep rolling, man. We got some more to get to before we head out. Everybody hit the like button, man. I don't know what side y'all on, but hit the like button for your boy. We gonna get it. What happened? So yeah, man. I don't know. I seen him knock somebody out pretty bad. He had a hell of a knockout. I forget the guy's name that he knocked out, but again, winning in boxing period is not easy. Winning fights ain't easy, but we've become desensitized. Like we think that this shit is like everybody's supposed to be world level. Everybody gotta be a world beater. For me, I appreciate different levels of talent, right, and skill, because I get it. Everybody's not gonna be that world championship, elite level, world level talent. Everybody not gonna be that. Can't, you know what I mean? Some guys ain't gonna be as good, but I still got respect for it because they gonna get in there and fight. One thing I seen with Padley that I could respect after taking that loss, he been doing nothing but winning since. Bro ain't slowed down at all. He out there trying to like get it. Know what I'm saying? Gotta respect it. Bro out there trying to win. And I love it for him, man. I like seeing him do his thing, man. Like seeing him do his thing. Shakur almost thing was punching Devin, in my opinion. They swear up and down Devin a big puncher. They look at knockouts. I think they both got really good timing. I think Shakur's punch placement is really good. I think he has really good punch placement. And when he's punching in combination, he's accurate and efficient. You know what I'm saying? So I like it. You know what I'm saying? Devin is strong, though. I was watching the replay of him and Norman. When Norman did make some adjustments in the second half, people kind of overlooked it. He made it an interesting fight, and put Devin in some stressful moments, but he just was able to figure that shit out. You know what I'm saying? Figure it out. I don't think nothing I said was indicating that Ray Ford is Shakur Stevenson, but I'm just telling you, they say the same thing about Shakur. He don't have enough to keep him off. So I don't know where the he not Stevenson stuff come from. We all know that. I think anybody that watch boxing know Ray is Ray and Core is Core. You know, but yeah, Padley getting his weight up, man. He getting them wins on his belt, under his belt. You know what I'm saying? But I haven't seen nobody just you know, have their way since he lost, right? Those fights I saying he's winning them. So even if it's split decision, this or that, sometimes that say more about you than a dominant win, right? Because how do you respond when things are not going well for you? See, I'm a realist. I really know how to find the silver lining and shit where people would be dismissive. Oh, that was a split decision. You only won by split. And I've been critical of people with split decisions, but it depends on the context of the conversation. So with this, with Padley, for me, I could easily say, man, he could have tapped out. He could have lost, you know, lost control of the fight. He just battled back. He hung in there and he figured it out, got the win. You know what I'm saying? He got some solid wins under his belt after Shakur beat him. Padley, you compared him to Steve. Never mind, bro. Never mind, man. You got it, yo. I'm not going back and forth today. Let's keep going, y'all. Yep, you got whatever you say.
Two-tone superstar, please say the superstar. We gonna go ahead and
We're
react.
about to shoot down another false narrative real quick. Shout out to these people, but y'all already know Ray Ford fought Shock. They lied. They pushed the narrative that Shakur sent Ray Ford to fight Shock. When Shock said 2 years ago he was fighting Ray Ford, people don't know that because they don't know Shock. I know the guy that knew him that he said it to. So him fighting Ray Ford really had nothing to do with Shakur the way it's. I know it might look like that. Oh, fight him, man. That shit just materialized that way because it wasn't like he said fight him and he was like, all right, I'm going to do that. That never happened. It just ended up materializing that way, and then guys ran out of options. I know Ray Ford had the contract signed first, so he really wanted it. You know what I mean? And Shock weighed his options. Eventually, he signed it, and we got a fight. But since then, they've been pushing that Shakur sent Ray Ford to fight Shock. He's sending Keyshawn to fight Devin. He linking up with Lamont Roach against Shock. Like these narratives, bro. Anybody be doing, they be doing anything. Listen to this.
To this new footage of Shakur Stevenson and Lamont Roach talking directly after the Oshaquie fight when he defeated Ray Ford. Let's go ahead and get into it. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button right now. Let's go ahead and get into it right now. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
I do not like that nigga.
Off the bat, Shakur Stevenson said he do not like Oshaquie. This is a real beef. This is a person who does not like Oshaquie Foster. This guy gets Shakur Stevenson's blood boiling at the highest level.
He fought nothing but bums and cab drivers and taxi drivers. You dig what I'm saying?
And let's see.
I swear, on everything I love, bro.
He don't like Oshaquie Foster on everything that he loves. That is real hate right there. When a man say he don't like you with everything that he loves, Lord child.
I mean, shit.
Hold on.
I mean, shit. He was kind of.
Hold on.
Bro. I had to knock his ass out.
Lamont Sanat, he said, you got to knock out Oshaquie Ford. So Lamont Sanat with 500 gifted is talking to Shakur Stevenson, and them two dudes was supposed to end up fighting each other.
Yeah,
now
for that.
This is reaching Shavenger territory right now.
He fought nothing but bums and cab drivers and taxi drivers.
He just did an interview recently, Irvin with Mill City, Blair Cobb. I think is he still with Don King? If so, that might be the reason why it should be a little slow for him. I forget who he with, but that's why these dudes be dealing with so much inactivity, man. Depending on who you sign to, you got a great team, man. They keep you in the loop. Yeah, I think he.
This is Shavenger territory right here, because what is going on here? All right, man. Let's go.
That's how. I mean, shit. He was kind of loading up, trying to. He was loading up, but yeah.
Okay, so somebody in the chat educate me right now. Who was loading up? As you look at Shakur,
He got that look in his eye, man.
That was a bar. Good Lord.
He got the look in his eye like he is perturbed.
I'm focused, man.
Yeah.
Not giving out two tones.
It looked like he is bothered, and that chain that he got on is fire. Let's go, Chad. Let's go.
It was low number. Yeah. It was one of them times.
Two-tone is dumb. He looked like he's perturbed. This man got a big ass smile on his face, dimples showing and shit. Talking about, but the chain is fire.
Start touching it, letting your combinations go.
Okay, so I think he was talking about Ray Ford need to start touching, then load up. I don't know. Maybe y'all educate me in the chat. All my YouTube boxing coaches, educate me in the chat what Shakur talking about. But the man don't even care that he talking to Lamont Sanat, a potential op. This is where boxing has come to. And this is what I've learned to accept. This is what I've learned to accept. We're in a whole nother generation. Let's go.
Touching it, letting your combinations go. And then he should have been on the ropes and trying to like he is right. You ain't going to hit him.
Lamont Sanat said that Raymond Ford was over there headhunting.
That was a bar. Good Lord.
He said Ray Ford should have been going to the body more. So these are two potential Oshaquie Foster opponents, and they're having a meeting in the Avenger Tower.
That was a bar. Good Lord.
Or should I say they were having a meeting in the Avenger Tower?
Musty energy.
At the highest level.
Man, who coaching these niggas? This is trash.
Let's go, man. Let's go.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I get it from an entertainment standpoint, but I get it. But when I say like boxing is just full of like narratives and people reaching is ridiculous. Like what they supposed to be doing, beefing with each other. It's crazy. Like people will make a big deal out of these two having a conversation. So basically they saying Lamont and Shakur is teaming up to beat Shaq. How the could two people team up to beat one person? Then they just pull this with the Ray Ford and Shakur and the whole camp. They all teamed up to beat Shaq. There's only going to be one person in the ring with Shaq next time he fight. It don't matter who dudes talk about, train with. You can't beat the man, you're not going to be able to beat him. It don't matter. Just training with somebody ain't enough all the time. Sometimes you got to be better than somebody. And when that's not the case, you're going to take a loss. But these dudes just having a mutual conversation about what they've been watching and what they thought. And they making it seem like they're in no way, shape, or form are they talking about teaming up. Watch their Shakur response to this.
I told him.
Shakur said he told Ray Ford, man. He told him, bro. He told him.
Let your fucking hands go. You gonna lose.
He told Ray Ford, like, nigga, we in there sparring. You down there at the J Prince gym in Houston. I told your ass, bro. I told you.
Let your fucking hands go. You gonna lose.
Told that nigga, let his hands go or you gonna lose, gang. Shakur tried to tell this nigga, man. Let's go.
I told him. I said, stand body. He started hitting him to the body while he was on the road.
Damn, so Shakur was out there coaching Ray Ford. I think Shakur should have been in the corner. Shakur should have been in the corner. If you ask me, Shakur Stevenson should have been the head trainer, and he should have took over all the details, water bottle. If you are the leader of the Shavengers, you're going to have to lead the corner. Lead corner work.
Man, who coaching these niggas? This is trash.
He let him come out with this dictate with that distance. Right? Distance, that's what happened. He gave him distance. So you gotta take that away. Well, you got to stay shot.
They said Lamont Sanat said that Ray Ford let Oshaquie get the distance, man, or you got to stay sharp, man. You got to keep the distance, man. These guys, they wanted Oshaquie Foster up out of there, bro. They wanted this nigga packed up, gang. They over there convening. This is like Iron Man and Cap. Has anybody ever seen House of M? I was watching some dude on TikTok be doing that comic book of House. Shakur Stevenson said he about to whoop that nigga ass, man. Chilaquiles. Shakur said he about to whoop. Shakur said.
All right, that's enough of that. Okay. This was Shakur responding to the ignorant stuff that these dudes is pushing against. Notice all the narratives come out with this dude. Now they'll never say that. Not the big 165-pound Shakur official everything. So look, this is what Core said. I'm not into faking beef with people I've been cool with for years, all for social media. I got integrity. I'm cool with tag Lamont Roach, but I got plan on whooping his ass when we fight. We're gonna rock out soon, champ. Time cutting short. I like what he said there because I think that's genuine. That's legit, G. Like he like, look, man, we're gonna be fighting each other real soon, G. Real soon. You feel me? Shout out to my brother Mike Kirkland too, man. Appreciate you. Let me get this right. Gavin, my dog. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the Tim. He said, imagine two professional fighters talking about the fight they just watched, and it's somehow a conspiracy. You think NBA players talk about the finals matchup? Like, for real, like it's a conspiracy to tag team Ford. When Ford is clearly asking for it. You can't fight all of them. All these situations are different. Lamont and Foster went back and forth. Shakur and Foster went back and forth. Ray Ford and Foster. Ford could only fight one guy at a time, man. I doubt if he fight one of them, he ain't fighting the other. I don't see him fighting both guys. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my guy, Gavin. Appreciate the love. Where we at now? Now these two agreed to fight each other, but now Roach is an Avenger too. This is what I'm saying, bro. This is what I'm saying. All narrative-based stuff. None of this stuff is like something that you can prove. It's just all full of shit. Like everything they own is all bullshit, bro. So he's saying time is cutting short, and Lamont going to respond to this as well. And think about it. They already talked about fighting each other way before this point, but they teaming up. Shit is crazy, bro. Shit is so weird, man. Boxing is corny, man. It's full of trash narratives, bro. These dudes can't do nothing. This is what Lamont said. Look, bro, F them ninjas. You ain't got to explain yourself to no word MFs behind no keyboard. Once I beat you and we have the fight of the year and rematch for a bag, they're going to be, what he say, tuned in, all that other bullshit. They can get the fuck on. I like how they talking, man. Keep telling they all friends. Yeah, they keep saying ain't no friends in boxing, but it's mutual respect. And that's what it is with them. They act like they hang out together and shit. But when a certain somebody fought their friend, nobody had a problem with it. Nobody had a problem. But we know why they don't want to see this fight, though. We don't want to see Shakur fight Lamont Roach. They don't want that. You know why they don't want that. You know why. You know why they don't want that. They don't want it. Let me pull up the other joint that Shakur had. He had a tweet. Yeah, it says something. All this said they all used to come to Upton Gym and be more when they was younger. They called me Uncle Kurt. Shout out to Kurt, man, my dog, man. He said hate is the ultimate compliment in these years because the more hate a person gets, lets you know they're doing everything right in their profession, whatever it may be. And that's the facts of life. That's all true. Marcus, like, they're going to hate you bad because you out there doing what you're supposed to be doing. If you wasn't relevant, it wouldn't be no hate. If you wasn't winning and doing everything you're supposed to be doing, these dudes wouldn't be hating the way they be doing. Like, it's a full-time job hating on these fighters, man. It's sad. It's sad. I be hearing some stupid stuff. I got some more clips we're going to get into in a second, but I wanted to pull up a tweet. Is it this one? Pull up a tweet from Core Ass. This is what he asked. Oh no, this ain't it. Damn, this ain't the wrong shit. That was BFTB talking to Core. Where's the tweet at that I got from Core talking about this Lamont shit? We fed something to these dummies. Was it the same thing you just put there? I gotta see. This dude is weird, man. Boom, 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 boom. I'm gonna keep telling people I'm proud of all of them. In fact, you just want to see these dudes. You just want to see dudes win get they just due, right? You know what I'm saying? Get they proper shine and be able to do them. These dudes be taking this shit too personal. Hold on. Where's that shit at, bro? Yeah, but that's what, he let it be known, bro. Look, time cutting short and we could fight. So all that he was teaming up with Lamont Roach and ain't nobody teaming up. They both talking about beating each other. So that's what I want to hear. That's what I want to see. Just one fight at a time, man. But we'll see how all this shake out. We'll see. I got something else I wanted to play. Remember, man, I had reacted to this slightly yesterday, but I noticed since then that Tim Bradley had deleted it. Y'all see what I put in the title. He had did a video and then since deleted it, but I already had it. He said something about Victor Conte and dinosaur meat and Team Hanos. Where y'all at, man? He said call him Dramont Roach after watching your eyes seen beating Tank and Pitbull in my eyes is crazy. Yeah, they hating. Yeah, hating the hate. I'm telling you, they got mad that he showed up that night. You know what I'm saying? They were supposed to, I thought people were supposed to give him credit. Oh, and this is something else Lamont has to say for the haters, man. They was mad because he picked Ray Ford to beat Shop. So that's another reason why they were saying they teaming up. But this is what he had said about why he did that, why he made the pick. Facts, Kurt. My bad, I ain't even added to the stage.
That's my man. What the fuck? I'm gonna pick him. I'm gonna pick him just like I picked Scooter to beat Oshaquie. I picked Raymond Ford to beat Oshaquie. They're my man. Like fuck. They're my real homies. So why wouldn't I? Y'all weird. If you're not gonna pick your homie over somebody. That's just like you saying your man in a fight and be like, yeah, that's my man, but I think that nigga like you gonna broadcast the word. You gonna broadcast the word. Be like, yeah, I'm picking the other dude to beat my homie ass. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Y'all's weird nowadays. Like, and it's just strictly boxing Twitter. Like,
he was talking about Cool Boy.
Y'all be tripping. On my way home, about to go pick up my baby boy when I get home and chill out. But right now, I'm about to watch Netflix. So,
Lamont said, because they criticizing him for picking against Oshaquie Foster, and they making it out to be like some personal shit. But he telling you, look, I know Ray Ford personally, I know Scooter personally, they're my guys. Yeah, I'm picking them to win. It's just like with anybody else, they picking their guys. Shakur picked Ray Ford, is his guy. Those guys over there in that camp pick Ray Ford, that's their guy. Just like people over there in shop camping in his gym is picking shop. You get what I'm saying? That's their guy. People be making this shit more than what it really is. Don't even be that deep for real. But let me get this up because I don't know if I see. I meant to make a short video, but I'm gonna make a short one. But this man said no more dinosaur meat from Victor Conte, man. That's what they worried about, man. That's what he said Debo worrying about. He said Debo worried about that not being able to get that medicine, y'all. We can't get that medicine. That's what they saying. That's what I wonder why. I wonder what made him delete it. Maybe he just didn't like the fact that he put that out there, but I got it, Tim. Desert Storm tried to deleted that joint, put another video out ASAP. I'm like, nah, not so fast, Tim. That special drink he was talking about, yeah, man. He was like, man, he called it dinosaur meat. He said they can't get no more dinosaur meat. I said, yo, Tim Bradley is diabolical, bro. Desert Storm, diabolical, man. Said no more and dinosaur meat is crazy though, too. Desert Storm, let's get this back. I told you I gotta make a short because people going, some people will catch it in the short form and see what he said. I want to see what people think about this. But kicking me out. They kicked me out of my own. Let me pull this back up for y'all real quick. But yeah, Timmy. Yeah, I think he had. I think it might have been cancer or something. I think, if I'm not mistaken, it was something. It wasn't old age though. That he definitely passed from something. I think he was battling cancer, if I'm not mistaken, something like that. But R.I.P. Victor Conte. That's what Tim was saying R.I.P. to him, but he was like, yo, that's what Haney's in them worried about, man. But something tell me he ain't like that message that he put out, because he deleted it. He deleted this video. It's not on the channel no more, but your boy got it. Yeah, boy got it.
Hey, look, I came across some things yesterday. I'm scouring. I'm looking at history. Fighters that become 4-division world champion, 5-division, 6-division world champion. And I came across something interesting, man.
Shout out to Cedric, man. Yeah, look, I thought he won for sure, but I thought it was competitive and close. And what you saying, said, look at the punch difference. The Ray landed 99 punches, Shock landed 106. I'm just one of them numbers guys. Like that overall being the punch differential, I can't see a person getting their ass beat. He didn't get his ass beat to me at all, not even close. He just got outpointed. That's one of them fights where it's not a master class, because it was just too competitive throughout. But he definitely took over midway through the fight, and he closed the show in a good fashion. Shout out to Sed. But yeah, it was a competitive fight for sure, man. And it wasn't no master class. It wasn't no like belt to ass. That's not BTA. That's not what belt to ass is. So a guy Conte says Shakur wasn't taking no rehydration calls when he was talking about fighting Conor Ben at 147 earlier. Man, they just lie, yo. That's crazy, yo. So everyone coughing like he went done. Yeah. They just been it's like recency bias. Said it's recency bias, bro. They just see something and they want to overpraise it because they're secretly hopeful that that's the guy that'll beat them. You know what I'm saying? It's official. Everything was good with it. Yeah, I'm a stat guy, man. I like them. I like the numbers, man. I like the numbers. George said, nah, Ray got beat up. I just don't. I look at it like he just got outpointed. You know what I'm saying? He got outpointed, especially down the stretch. Because I know, you could win the majority of rounds and, in a competitive fight, 8-4, if you want to, it's cool. But I just think he competed too well for it to be a BTA. I didn't feel like that. And then just seeing, it reminded me of like Norman and Devin, like the punch difference. Like he outlanded Norman by like 9 punches, some wild shit. It wasn't a lot. And it's like, it looked a certain way, but only landing 7 more punches than me. You ain't really whooped my ass. You beat me though, and respect. But that what I'm saying is basically, I'm saying all this to say this. Credit to him, he won. Good job. That's not the guy to beat Core. You got to try something. You're gonna have to do something he never did in the boxing ring professionally to beat him.
Did you guys know that it took Floyd 16 years before he became
that's what I meant to make this short video.
5-division world champion?
Yeah, there we go.
Took him 16 years to become a 5-division world champion.
Good fan.
And do you guys also know that, Floyd, he came, what 130, 135, 140, 147, 154, right? That's 5 divisions, okay? It took him 16 years to get to 154. He's about what? The same size as Shakur Stevenson, right? About 5'8", 5'8.5" or something like that, right? And he fought at 130. Body type, a little different, 70, a little different. However, I think you guys get what I'm trying to say.
Homeboy. Shout
Took
out
him
to
16
Mike Kirk
years.
to get that
All right?
money, Mike.
Similar in body type. He don't have the long arms like Floyd. However, Shakur ain't all knotted up like that. He ain't all knotted up like that, right? He a little pudgy. Got a little pudge to him. There ain't no knock on him. That's just how his body is. Okay? So, if it took Floyd 16 years to get to 154, all right, because he didn't fight, I don't give a damn what anybody said. He didn't fight Canelo at 154. He fought Canelo at 152. He didn't fight him at 54 at the actual I believe it's junior middleweight division. He didn't. Just what it is. But he did fight Cotto at that motherfucker. And that shit was tough as hell. Yeah, and Cotto was getting in Floyd's ass. And you know that. Yeah. He fought Cotto at that motherfucker. And you could see that, like, that weight had an effect on him. Hell yeah, that weight had an effect on him. Cotto was walking through his shit. For sure. Well, Shakur Stevenson is in his 9th year. All right, as a professional. 9 years as a professional. He's already a 4-division world champion. All right? Not a whole lot of them motherfuckers. It isn't. Oh, and there ain't a whole lot of 5-division world champions either. Oh, shit. I could probably count them on one hand. Yeah. So, with that being said, I'm saying to myself, shit, 9 years in the game, he's already accomplished 4 world championships in different weight classes, from 126, 130, 135, 140. Now, sooner or later, he gonna try to attempt that 147 mark, but shit, he gotta let his body mature. This dude ain't even in his 30s yet. Okay, he's still young. Body still ain't fully mature yet. No, he's right in the midst of his prime, but his body, right, that frame, right, those muscles ain't mature yet. Not yet. Nah, once he get to about his 30s, I can see him fighting at 147, but right now, no, it took Floyd 16 years to fight at 154. 16 years. Shit. Shakur has been in the game 9 years. Already accomplished 4 world championships. Okay? And now, everybody vexing and stressing and all this shit. Oh, I want you to fight Haney at 47. You scared and all this bullshit? Nah, he ain't scared. He's smarter than the motherfucker. He already know. He's smart as Shakur is smart as hell. Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't do it either. I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't do it. Nope. Most people don't understand what weight is. I'm gonna explain it to you guys, man. So just because I walk around at 160 pounds doesn't mean that I should fight at 154 pounds. My body don't work well at 154 pounds. Okay? I'm a lot quicker at 47 or maybe even 140. I'm a lot quicker. I'm a lot stronger, right? I can go 12 rounds. I'm in tip-top shape. That's why I say optimum shape. You got to be in the best shape, right? You got to trim off that fat, okay? All right? So just because you walk around at 160 don't mean you should fight at middleweight, because you won't be the same fighter. Understand that. So if Shakur goes to 147, he will not be the same sharp-ass fighter that he is. Okay? He got to work into that. And in the minute that you know that you need to move up in weight is when you're struggling. When you're struggling like a motherfucker to make that weight. That's the minute you need to move up. Shakur ain't struggling at all. At all to make 140 or even 130, 35. Y'all got to understand that. Okay? You got to tune that damn body. Tune that body to where it's performing at a high level. Right? You just don't put weight on a vehicle or put weight on something and be like, oh, that should work. Nah. You got to distribute that shit the right way. Okay? Yes. I know Shakur got skills, but damn. Come on, man. I'm trying to teach y'all, man, for real. Yeah. Hell yeah. So, with that being said, I came across something else that was damn crazy. Crazy. And I started to study a 6th division world champion. His name is Oscar De La Hoya. Oscar De La Hoya is one of the most underrated fighters in the history of boxing. I scoured through his damn resume. De La Hoya fought everybody. Now, let's think he didn't win them all, but he fought every damn body. Everybody, okay? And he fought at 130, okay? 135, 40, 47, 54, 160. Even 160, okay?
BBO, all these dudes talk disrespectful to each other. It ain't just Shakur. And if these dudes want his respect, they got to beat it out of him. Don't they get it in blood? You know what I mean? I seen Ness complaining about the way Shakur was talking to Shot. Hell with it. Like, it's a fight. Them dudes, the dude been talking shit in multiple interviews, man. And truth be told, these dudes can't beat Shakur. They can't beat him. That's why you got guys arguing and making, complaining about how he talk to people. Shit, I'm a fan of Mike Tyson. Ain't nobody talk crazier than Mike. You get what I'm saying? Facts, Mike. You get me? Especially if you hear some of the stories I done heard, Mike, man. He definitely a dog. You know what I'm saying? Just everybody ain't equipped to have
30,
knockout power. He's just not a knockout
35,
artist.
40,
You get beat your
47,
ass.
54,
He's a great
and
chess player, I'll tell
160.
you that.
He won world championships in all those divisions.
But all
Okay?
fighters talk crazy
Every
to
last
each other.
division
It's just part of the game.
that I just mentioned. And at the rate he did it at, shit, y'all don't believe me? Go check it out. This motherfucker was already a 4-division world champion already in his like 6th or 7th year as a professional. Seriously. And he fighting killers.
I think him fighting at 35 depends on the opportunity, Irvin, for me. I don't think it's like he ruling it out, but I think the opportunity got to make sense, right? Got to be something good. That's why I was hopeful for the Raymond Moratai fight. I thought that would have been a good fight for that IBF strap. I think it'd be good up at 40 if you fight him. Yeah, he gonna talk his shit, BBO. That's just what he is, who he is. But he gonna back it up. Most importantly, he backs it up. But people think he's supposed to, because of the way he talk, he should be a knockout artist. But I'm like, yo, all boxers talk crazy. Knockout artists, guys with 2 knockouts, it don't matter. They're gonna talk crazy. At least you know he got the skill to match it. A lot of these dudes just be talking and don't match it. But he could at least match it. But let's keep going. It's almost at the end. I got another video I'm gonna play and we're gonna get to. I thought him and Ray Moratai is a good fight. Maybe it could still happen at 40. I think it's a good fight.
Right? Yeah, one of the most underrated resumes in boxing. Go check it out. Oscar De La Hoya, 6th division world champion. Never ducked no smoke. Ever. Ever ducked no smoke. At all. So, look. Haney, you got some other business you need to handle, my boy. Ain't nobody calling your ass out on that. You got some other business you need to handle. Brian Garcia. Yeah. We want to see that shit more than we want to see you fight Shakur.
Yeah, I wasn't surprised. Think about it, BVO. They got history, yo. That's why Shakur got so worked up. Notice nobody else get him that worked up. That's because they really know each other. But when it went left with them. But Shot got his reasons, but Core got his reasons. I don't side with neither one. I just understand as men, that's just something they going through. And I feel like the respect they get back if they fought each other, right? That's one of them things where you gotta get it in blood type deal, right? But in the ring, right? Fight. But yeah, it's the history and it's the multiple interviews Shock was doing. He said the way he kept speaking crazy on his name. He said he was lying. He said that's the part that was pissing him off. He said Shock lying about that sparring being one-sided and shit like that. And then you heard Shock say, go ask Antonio Leonard. Antonio Leonard came out and said, and he made Shock quit. And he said he was always whooping his ass. So Antonio Leonard said the opposite of what Shock was saying. So that's why Core was worked up, because he know him. They got history. And he said he felt like he kept lying and speaking crazy on his name. So that's why you start hearing that personal stuff. I hate for it to go like that, but I get it. You know what I mean? But I just hate the way people like, they made it seem like he's just the worst guy in the world. Like, look, hold on. Let me find it. Like, I had to respond to this. All right, yeah. Here it is. Oh, damn, my bad. Yeah, it was definitely personal. My bad, Ja. He had a clip on the Boxing Voice where Ness was talking about it. I just didn't see. I didn't get this tape right here.
And Shakur's always so disrespectful. It's cool to be competitive, but now Oshaquie is a bitch. He just beat your son. He just beat your protege. Show some respect. Show some class. You threw this fucking roadblock. You threw this bump in the road. He fucking scrapes your bump in the road up, and you disrespect him in his post-fight. He invites you to the ring. This shit don't make no sense, bro. It's like if you wanted to be a gangster, why you ain't on the block shooting niggas? This retarded ass attitude this kid got is crazy, bro.
That's very ignorant, and respectfully, that's ignorant. Nothing he said had anything to do with shooting, being street, being a gangster, none of that. You leaving the context out of it. He's been talking shit about Shakur, respectfully, or talking his shit about what he did to him in sparring, and you know, he ran him out. It was always one-sided. He quit. He did this. He a hoe. He this. Like, you notice they only responded when Shakur responded. Now they got a problem with how somebody talking. But when Shaq was, oh, you friendly ass, his ass a hoe. He this, he that. He a junkie. He this, he that. All of that stuff was cool. But as soon as he responded, it's like, you know what I mean? Why he should be on the block shooting niggas. Like, bro, what the fuck? This is fighting words. He just said, yo, you a bitch. Like, what? The hell he's supposed to get in there and be respectful when you've been talking crazy about him the whole time? Guarantee you Shakur would have got in there and been nice. That would have been the talk. Oh, man, you said you hated him, but then you get in front of him and you shake his hand and be nice. I'm willing to bet you money that that's what they would have said next. Oh, nah, he do all that talking on the internet, and then he see him and he friendly. He shaking hands. See how friendly they said he was, but he ain't shake his hand. Then they had a problem with that. They don't know what they want to be mad at with this kid. Like, if he don't do something, it's a problem. If he do something, it's a problem. He would have shook Shaq hand. They'd have said he's soft, man. He do all that talking on the internet and shake hands when you see him. Well, Shaq said he wasn't shaking hands and then turned around and talked about let's shake on the fight. Like a handshake is going to determine the fight. That shit don't mean nothing. That's just going to make people hold Shakur to accountable for something that's not fully his responsibility, making a fight by itself. Like, again, and y'all gonna find out. Maybe this fight will be a teachable moment. If it don't happen, people will see that the network's got to want the fight. It don't matter what the fighters want. They can't make the money or get the fighters paid, then there ain't gonna be no damn fight. Shout out to Rich Boxing, my dog, man. What's good with it, family? My bad press because he signed to Little J. Who the fuck is Little J? Jay Prince? So why Abdullah Mason don't get the same bad press? Why Abdullah Mason don't get the same bad press? Nah, I don't got shit to do with Jay. I think people try to tie it, but people ignorant, man. Shakur get hated on because he great, bro. Let's not pussyfoot it. They did it with Bud Crawford, and they used everything in the book to try to justify why they didn't like him, and none of it had nothing to do with boxing. You know what I'm saying? So I said you interviewed a 140 fighter from Zuffa. You have his name. Oh yeah, you talking about Breon Gorham, Rich? Check him out, Breon Gorham. Ness was back in the days, yeah. That's why I'm saying you talking street stuff is crazy. The Shock Foster's his hand, they would have twisted it. Yeah, he would have shook for Shock Foster hand, Mike. They would have said he's trying to be friendly. He don't really want to fight. But then when he don't do it, it's because he don't want to fight him too. It's like, man, shut up. So I thought this was a bad take by Ness, man. I don't know. The way he talked to him was fighting words, bro. It wasn't street shit. He didn't say, yo, I'll pull up on you. I'll catch you in the street. Nah, he said you a bitch. Come on, man. Fighters, what are you supposed to get in there and be nice as hell, man? Thank you for beating. And he didn't throw Ray Ford nowhere. Ray Ford always wanted to fight him 2 years ago, and Shock said it 2 years ago. He was going to fight Ray Ford way before Shakur had anything to do with it. But I don't expect him to know that because I know somebody who knows Shock, and that's exactly what he said. I wouldn't make it up. So Shakur can't send another fighter to fight another man. Yeah, that shit just always been stupid to me, and it's going to always be stupid. Press Ryan for 14 business days for a fight, and now they're quiet. Why he not in the Zuffa deal? Or are they trying to negotiate? And don't blame Golden Boy because Key with top rank. Talk to him, bro. Jay Prince, Master P always says that. Used to call Jay Prince. I don't know, but nah, I just think they be reaching, bro. They just be trying to. Look, think about it. It's boxing. Where else do you get mad at somebody for talking to somebody after a fight? Come on, man. He's supposed to be nice. He been talking crazy for weeks straight.
Up and you disrespect him in his post fight. He invites you to the ring. This shit don't make no sense, bro. It's like if you wanted to be a gangster, why you ain't on the block shooting niggas? This retarded ass attitude this kid got is crazy, bro. It's like motherfuckers can't even want to fight you without you disrespecting the fuck out of him. Call him a bitch ass boy on TV in his post fight. Like, think about back to when Mayweather and Mosley got to scrapping and Mosley jumped in the ring. He said, whoa. Mayweather said, whoa, don't disrespect me. It's my fucking fight. Bro, these kids are out of control, man.
Yeah, but he asked him to come in the ring. You can't control what he say to you and how you say it. You asked him to come in the ring. You've been clearly speaking on his name and talking about fighting him, and you got all of these people fake convinced that they feel like you could beat him. Nah, man, he ain't did shit wrong. He wasn't supposed to be nice to him. Fuck he was supposed to do? Come out there and be like, yeah, man, thanks, you beat my son. You know, I got nothing but the utmost respect for you. You know, we can get it on. No. If I feel like you straight like that, if you wanted them, you won. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying Shock won, but I ain't tripping on them off of that.
Wanna be gangsters, man. Like, motherfucker,
Every
if you
time.
a gangster, you wouldn't be fucking fighting with a silver medal. Cut this shit.
Yeah, but he said nothing gangster, though. He said nothing gangster. He said you a bitch, boy. Like, you hear people like that talk all the time. I could see if he said street shit. Yo, you ain't like you saw I'm this, I'm that. Like, it wasn't that. It wasn't no street shit involved in that conversation whatsoever. None. That sound crazy to me.
Act like a fucking adult. He beat your boy. You did this shit. This fucking fight was here because of you. Now you
No, it's not. It wasn't here because of him.
talking about you a little boy. When I fight him, don't say he was small. You fucking did this shit. And Shakur's always so disrespectful. It's cool to be competitive.
Nah, man, it's cool to speak how you want to speak, bro. You can't talk shit on somebody's name. Keep talking about sharing sparring stories, beat a guy, and then call him in the ring with the emotions high after you've been talking shit for weeks and think he's supposed to get in there and be nice. That's not even realistic, bro. That's not realistic. That's not realistic at all. So you got the energy you was looking for, man. You don't like it, beat him up. You know what I'm saying? He didn't. I'm sick of people saying he threw Ray in there. He added the roadblock. He threw his mans in there. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Y'all not even giving Ray Ford respect for wanting to fight himself. Yeah, that's stupid. Like, I don't know how much everybody know, but he been wanting to fight him. That shit ain't had nothing to do with Shakur, man. Yeah, he might stop him. Man, he might stop him on some accumulation shit. And Shot went to the press and said Shakur was timid out there. You can't disrespect someone in their face and be timid. That's what I'm saying. Which one is it? And he was looking him right in his face. He was looking him right in his face. So I don't know. And that's like a Godfather's YouTube stuff. He can say whatever now. His ass can't say whatever. Hell no, he can't. But let's play the rest of this, man.
Everybody wants to see
Speaking of
that
the
shit.
shot,
The
the
whole
last
world
video I'm gonna play is Haven Brady giving his thoughts on the Oshaquie Foster fight
gonna
with
stop.
Shakur.
The whole world gonna stop. What's the problem? What's the issue?
What's
Oh, I know what the issue is.
Shout out to Ness, though.
Oh, I know what it is.
He doing his thing.
Yeah. Hey, Victor Conte dead now, man. Hey, rest in peace, Victor Conte. Rest in peace. Yeah. That's what y'all worried about. Victor Conte gone. Rest in peace, big homie. Yeah, they worried about that. You know, and I'm gonna leave it at that. You shit, y'all can read between the damn lines.
Y'all can read between the damn lines.
Lawsuit. Shit. But I'm just saying, that's what they thinking about. They thinking about that dinosaur meat. That dinosaur meat, man, that you know you can buy from Mexico.
Dinosaur meat
Anyways,
from Mexico.
Shit, Tim Desert Storm Bradley. You already know the damn rest, and I'm out.
You already know the damn rest, and I'm out. Tim Bradley is a funny guy, man. Desert Storm. Desert Storm beyond that. They're gonna be mad when I make this short out of that because he deleted. A lot of people didn't get to see it. And Godfather, yeah, nah, I try to give everybody the proper just due, but some of these dudes be on weird timing, man. Super weird timing. My guy Haven Brady, last joint I'm gonna play, I think, before we head out. Everybody hit the like button one time for your boy. I got one more brag lawyer. Juice had his entire career without punching power. He used to have an 8-pack. Mike Kirkland could crack an egg, man. I seen one of his knockouts out of his 13 KOs. I seen one of his knockouts, and it was that I can remember. It was Brandon Rios. Stop Brandon Rios late in his career. Stop Brandon Rios. Shout out to YSM, the homie, man. He interviewed Haven Brady. I like Haven Brady, but he had gave his thoughts on the Shakur court fight. Let's see what he said, man, while we wrap up on this good Saturday, putting in this overtime. Look, y'all, hit that like button. You know how we do. We got shit. We almost got a full 40-hour work week, y'all. We put in like 36 hours of streaming, man.
Where you been at,
short
man?
videos is up to
I've been around, I've been working.
Here,
waiting on a fight date. Waiting on
I always like Haven Brady, man. He can fight, man. His kid talented.
Brady, one of the biggest free agents in boxing currently.
Yeah.
How's everything going?
Everything been going. Just sticking to the strip, working, staying sharp. You know, working on a couple things. So when I get back in the ring, I'm a little sharper than ever.
All right, so overtime boxing, they went out of business. What's this transitional period like for you?
Just in talks with a couple different promoters, and you know, seeing what makes sense the most, and what works best for me, and what works best for them. So you know, I can have the best outcome and you know the best future as possible.
Now, during this process, of course, you can't really stay active because I feel like you're kind of on a level to where as though like you're right before world titles. So, you know, fighting a 10-10 guy in a local show doesn't really make sense.
Right.
So, like, how do you balance, you know, still staying sharp during this whole process?
Well, I just do the same thing I do in camp, but just
Haven Brady is sharp, man. That man can fight.
I normally do.
Train with Bozy and them boots.
Things that I can't work in camp, and just stay to sparring 2 to 3 times a week. You know, just not as hard and as many rounds. So you know, just working on stuff that's kind of hard and almost impossible to work in while you trying to work on.
Shout out to CJ Rich. I've been on only about 3.5 hours. We going almost 40 hours for the week, man. 30, like 36.
Hey man, you fought probably like a minute and 40 seconds in like the last 8-9 months.
Yeah, for sure.
What's that like?
It's definitely been a little stressful. I've been itching to get back in there, and you know, seeing everybody else fight, and you know, just you working so much in the gym, like damn, I just can't wait for that test. So it's definitely been hard, you know, not having no date. But I feel like everything happened for a reason. So I feel like you know, it always get worse before it get better.
You've passed step up after step up after step up, right? So. A couple fights before it was DeMichael Harris, dominant performance, and then you face another undefeated guy like yourself, and you put him out in the first round. Right? How long before it's difficult for you to get these kind of names? Like you're beating the prospects like yourself, but risk versus reward is going to come sooner or later.
Right.
So when do you expect that to be?
I feel like within these, with my comeback fight, within the next two fights, rather than my comeback fight being the next month or so, then
was good,
you know, I feel like the longer I be out, the more then I have to try to do like kind of like a tune up, but not nothing too tune up to where it's like me, where it's still almost a risk to reward, but not risking too much. And then after that, I feel like I'm ready, you know. So. But you know, if I had the choice, I'd say we go risk it now. You know what I mean? What makes sense best for me? You know, not just going there and fight, you know, world champion, but whatever makes best for me, I'll fight next. And you know, whatever just makes sense, and I think best fits me because I have been out since November, and November was nothing but it wasn't even a whole round, so you almost say almost eight months. So yeah. That's a little minute. Even though I sparred, I did 3 months, 2.5 months with Shakur for the Lopez fight. So I got a lot of good experience. So I've been super active. Like I've been active sparring and training. It's just, you know, sparring and training is not fighting. But I still feel sharp.
See what he said. Who he got work with? Shakur. Telling you,
so,
that man spar everybody.
I'm definitely ready to get back in there and, you know, ready to show the world. I feel like this next chapter in my career is gonna be that chapter. I feel like that's gonna be the one.
I mean, at least you went the distance with D-Mike, so you got the rounds in with that one. Because the one in, where was that? That wasn't Allentown. That was Wilkes-Barre.
Yeah, PA.
Yeah. So, like, I'm thinking I got time. I went to go get something to eat, and I'm I ain't even rushing back to the arena. I'm, with like a smooth, like old head walk.
Right.
Man, you got in the ring. I watched 30 seconds of that fight, and it was over.
Yeah. No, that was I feel like that D-Mike fight. That was kind of like the opening of Brady Jr. Like that just, I feel like with fighting and just the experience, it's just about you getting more comfortable in there. So I feel like that was just the first fight with me just being actual comfortable, and that's when I started the fun time thing. So it was always in my head, like, have fun. Like, I do it every day in the gym. I spar 3 times a week. I spar the best. So it was like, just relax, have fun in the fight, and, and be me. And whoever I am going to come out. So that was just the start of it. And then, the one after that was kind of, he wasn't supposed to be in here with you, get him out of here. He was a good, but I just seen a loophole in the game, and I took advantage of it. So now I just feel like as I go on, it's going to get worse and worse.
It was one shot, right?
Yeah, it was like one shot that kind of leaned him in, and then I just kind of put a couple of them together.
Yo, Hayden, what did you see in one round that leads you to believe he was ready to go? Because
like sometimes, because the thing of when you boxing and you watching, you see it's a face expression. It's just like the face. When I see his face expression after I threw the shot, it was like, okay, like boom, he wasn't ready. And I seen like how he dealt with his body. I'm like, yeah, he couldn't take it. But this was at 130. I'm a big 130, so I'm like, yeah, he couldn't take that.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he was coming up too. So.
I mean, but at the same time, you used to fight at 26.
26 too, yeah. So.
You spoke on doing camp with doing camp with Shakur Stevenson for Teofimo Lopez.
Mm-hmm.
What was that experience like?
It was great. I feel like no lie, I feel like that experience there, sparring him, being his only sparring partner, and then towards the end of the camp, he brought somebody else in to just to mix up a little bit. But really, for the whole 8 weeks, I was the only sparring partner. I was doing mostly all around. So I feel like that was better than me having 2 or 3 fights. I feel like that right there was equal to a couple fights in the ring. It's like that's a world champion, multi-division. I feel like definitely pound for pound top 5. So I mean, just sparring him, picking his brain, learning different things from him, seeing what works, seeing what don't work. I feel like that right there took my game to a whole different level. And
you hear that shit? He says sparring Shakur for that training camp is like him getting 2 or 3 fights in. That's how important or priceless or valuable that experience is. People don't hear that. That's why I like playing these videos, because you hear this stuff from fighters. They ain't got no reason to say stupid shit or hate. And you just hear people like they tell you how talented this dude is. He like, man, that's better than getting 2, 3 fights in at that level. Short video on the way, man. We gonna run this shit up. They keep letting it be known, bro. They keep trying to tell you at every which way. Every time somebody's speaking about working with this kid, it's something else crazy they saying. But the only ones that can't see it is the people that don't fight for a living. I wonder why. Message, you feel me, Jay?
That's one reason why I don't feel too out of the loop, because I haven't been fighting, because I feel like that right there just add a lot of tools and add a lot of things to my game. And I definitely appreciate him and appreciate his whole team. It was a great count though. I definitely learned a lot and just respected him. And I feel like I sparred him. He had a great fight, one of his best performances. So hey, win for both of us.
Yo, you've been a primary sparring partner for a lot of championship camps.
Right, for sure.
Yeah. So I'm trying to think within these last couple of years. We know you spar Boots, of course. Cool boy.
Hayden Brady really got hands
Cruz,
too, y'all. He could fight, man.
Raymond Ford. Right. I'm trying to think. Africa, yeah. Damn.
I'm been there with a couple. Them just the champions. So it's a couple of top contenders that I sparred too. That's also they're doing good. So I'm knocking on the door, just waiting for it to open.
You might have to kick that bitch open.
Yeah, I might have to kick him. I'm too nice with him knocking right now.
It comes to a point right now. It seems like you just got there, and so you've been able to get like these quality names. Like, bro, when you talked about a tune-up, it's like, when the last time you had a tune-up?
Right, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but I think if a year goes by and people start playing keep away, then you're gonna start to get angry.
Right, yeah, for sure.
Oshaquie Foster calls out Shakur Stevenson. You've been in the ring with Shakur. You ever spar Shaq?
No, I never spar Shaq.
Okay. What you think of that fight?
Honestly, I feel like I like Shaq. His last 2 fights, he looked good. He showed a lot of variety and different things in the ring, and so I feel like he deserves the fight. But should he fight it? No, I don't think so. I feel like he on top right now. He got 2 good wins, so I feel like as a fighter and as a business, I would milk the game. I will fight 2 more fights. He did good in ticket sales at home. They said they did good. So what I do would I'll fight a couple more fights and make some more money and just shine to where you create more fans. And I feel like they'll be like kind of towards like not the end of his career, still getting his prime, but I say get like 2-3 more fights.
Now, is one of those Navarrete?
I say the same
Like,
thing,
do you
Mike.
do a homecoming? Because he's had
Say
2
the same
tough
thing,
fights
bro.
back to back.
Right.
Like with Savage and Cool Boy.
Cool Boy, yeah. I would do Navarrete. I feel like he can beat him. I feel like based on what he showed, and I feel like Navarrete coming down a little bit. He's not as hot, and people is not as afraid as they used to be of him. So I feel like that would be a good home fight for him, and he can pick up 2 more belts, right?
Yeah, Navarrete he's unified.
Yeah, he's unified, so he can pick up 2 more belts, and then now you're more of a hot commodity. You got 3 wins against world champions, and I feel like after the Navarrete fight, I maybe do Shakur or maybe do 1 more. You never know what come out after then. So, but I say at least 2 more. I fight Navarrete first, and then he say fight him at 140. I wouldn't do that either. I wouldn't jump up that much. I take it real slow. But I know it's an anger thing, and but I wouldn't do that.
Stop.
He said I wouldn't do that.
Realistically, what does that look like?
I say a massacre by Shakur. But I feel like
a massacre?
Yeah, I feel like I do. Shakur is good.
A Jordan massacre.
Don't take nothing away from Oshaquie. I feel like Styles may fight though, so hey, I could be wrong. And I feel like it can I still edge Shakur either way. But he might do better than a lot of people think. But I say Shakur win it at least 10 rounds, 10-2.
What's the most difficult thing about fighting Shakur?
I feel like
I know you sparred, but what's the most difficult thing about being in the ring?
I feel like it's there. His feet and his fundamental, like staying to the fundamental and his feet. Because most people, as a lot of people can box, and they have what they do. Different people do different things. But I feel like a lot of boxers out there, they can box. But with him is he not a boxer and stick with it. A lot of people get happy and they get boring to where they want to get in the pocket and they want to get in that field and sit in the pocket and throw things like that. But he know how to stick to. If it's boring, he gonna stick to it and he gonna do it the whole fight. And I feel like that's hard for a lot of fighters to do.
Greg Hackett felt like if the fight's at 135, it looks like Raymond Ford versus Oshaquie, where Shakur separates late. But if it's at 140, Shakur stops him late. Is the stoppage on the table?
I don't think it's stoppage on the table. I feel like Shaq. I don't know. That's a jump, but Shakur not. But a lot of people recognize Shakur fought at 140, but he's not a 140 pounder. You know what I mean? So it ain't like Oshaquie jumping up the weight class. Oshaquie just going to 35 and he just fighting his.
So he fighting at 35 at 40 instead of fighting a 40 pounder.
Yeah. So I feel like it won't be no crazy. I feel like he'll look good, but I don't see the stoppage.
Okay.
Shout out to the homie Wise Sim and Haven Brady, man. That was a good chop up, man. He said massacre, dog. See, Core massacre and shot. Man, that's how it be. That dude gonna be a hell for dudes in the ring, man. They think that shit's sweet till he get up in there, and then by the time they realize that it's too late and he beating you up, you down 3-4 rounds trying to play catch up, getting desperate and shit, and he cooking you, you know. But shout out to the fan, man. We officially, you know, I don't know, we might come back one more time for tomorrow to close out the week, man. We had a long week. It's a productive week, man. I appreciate all the love, all the support. It's been another dope build in the books. You know what I mean? We will be back to build on some more boxing. We're going to be back to shoot down some more narratives. Y'all know how we do, man, because all they do is lie. You know what I mean? And lastly, y'all see that Gary Antuanne Russell and Pitbull Cruz are fighting. They saying either August or September. I think that's a good fight. I don't see Pitbull beating Gary Antuanne Russell. It's tricky, though, because they both come forward fighters, bring pressure, aggressive. That's gonna be a bang out, but I just don't see Gary Antuanne losing to no Pitbull Cruz. I think maybe this would be the sign of maybe PBC getting behind Gary to continue to push him more. You know what I'm saying? Because I would think the winner would be getting a big push from them, right? They need a splash. They ain't been doing a lot of they ain't been putting on shows the way they need to, man. And they've been kind of absent. They ain't been making their mark. Their presence ain't been felt the way it's been in years and previous years. So hopefully they get everything worked out, get the ball rolling over there. But let's see if these fights happen, man. Let's see where all this go. Tiger Johnson's fighting July 4th, man. Tune in. That's gonna be a great card, man. It's gonna be a great card right there. Bet the draw. Right. Shout out to my dog, man. But look, it's been a good chop up, man. I gotta make some short videos, man. They ain't gonna like that Victor Conte shit that Tim Bradley said, bro. Tim Bradley said no more dinosaur meat. You know what I mean? For the Haneys. And the Team Hanos, man. Y'all better give Tiger that fade too. Roach beat Pitbull. So I definitely favor Russell. Yeah. I want to see can Russell do the Pitbull what nobody else could do. Could he hurt him and possibly stop him? Should be an entertaining, fun, interesting fight for us to watch. But I kept y'all here long enough. Over 3.5 hours, man. I appreciate the love. Shout out to Mike Kirkland, my dogs, man. Jordan Rich, man. Shout out to Neef Abdullah versus Easy Cruz at 140. Hell nah. Yeah, Cruz about to fight Gary Russell, they saying. Abdullah got a fight already. Commander, he fighting July 4th. He fighting Joe Cordina, defending his title July 4th in Cleveland at home. But I don't think they'll do that. And then you got to think Cruz is PBC and Abdullah is top rank. I doubt if they'd be looking to rush to do that. You know what I'm saying? But again, y'all, shout out to the fan. Much love, much appreciation, man. We'll be back tomorrow and continue to build, man. Shout out to everybody, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace to the fan.